This will be my full Tormented run on Tormented Souls 2. Yes, Tormented difficulty is going to be in a episodic series, so it's going to be about 6 or 7 videos, coming up to about 3 hours it will take. It's about a 2-hour 45 route, but I think the game does not count time during loading screens, between rooms. So I think that's why the video is going to be longer than what the actual time says on the results screen at the end. But I'm going to walk you through everything, guys. It's going to be a nice, easy route. The text guide is ready as well. So if you check the description, there's a full text guide for the whole Platinum. That's 100% assisted, standard, and Tormented. Yeah, it's all there. So linked in the description, guys. So even if you can't wait for me to put the remaining videos up, you can look at the text guide and you can just crack on and do it all yourself. This is very, very similar to my standard route. It's almost the same, I would say. All that's different really is enemies take a little bit longer to kill. So strategies might change very, very slightly, but for the most part, they're the same strategies. We're just using a little bit more ammo. I'll be showing you all ammo drops and all healing items. The only ammo drops I don't show you are the ones we find in the true ending rooms, just because we're going for the bad ending, because we want to save time and avoid doing that backtracking. When you do get control here, guys, in the Infirmary, you're going to spin around, grab a thumbtack from the wall, grab a Holy Bible from the front table, use the thumbtack on the Holy Bible to find the key inside it, use the key to unlock the door, head up steps, push a trolley out of the way, and then go through the door, guys, to leave the Infirmary. Yeah, I'll walk through everything. I'll show you all the save point locations as well. So along the way, I might not all the time save, but knowing that you're close by to a safe room, you can just pop by and save yourself if you need to. I am going to be doing no maps here as well. I have already got the no maps trophy, but if you want to get it yourself, I'm going to show you the best way to get it, so you can do that here. It doesn't really matter. I basically do no maps in standard and Tormented. I know the game quite well by now. Been through it a lot of times, and yes, practicing this, optimizing it. Yeah, it takes a lot of times for me to play through this, but because I've had it all wrote down in a text guide, it's been easy for me to remember, because I've just gone exactly to where things are, to the next spot. Of course, I've polished it up a bit more. But once you're here, guys, inside the matron's office, grab a pliers from the chest at the end, grab a first aid kit, and also grab a recording tape from the locker. Save your game if you want to, but it's quite early on, so you might not really be bothered about saving so early in. And with that first aid kit, you want to heal. That's it, and now you can move a bit faster. Do not do no heals on Tormented, guys. If you want to do your no heals run, do it on assisted. Although you could potentially do no heals on any difficulty, avoiding damage is quite hard, but on assisted, if you go into danger, you heal back up to caution automatically after about 10 seconds. So no heals will always be better on assisted difficulty. All you want to do on standard and Tormented is no saves and maybe no map. No saves is better on standard, but no map can be done on either standard or I guess assisted as well, or Tormented. So in the bell tower, come down to the bottom, use the lighter, use the pliers on the cage to get a lighter from the guy's stomach. Once got lighter, equip it and put it in a shortcut slot. Make way back up the bell tower and go through that door we just came through. Once you're back in this corridor, you now want to go all the way back to the junction near the Infirmary, and then you want to go back into the Infirmary, because now we have a light source. We can go right into the darkness and grab a bandage from the wall cabinet at the end. Yeah, this bandage here. And in terms of the trophies, it was currently glitched, by the way. The all weapons trophy and the, what's the other one? Oh yeah, all master locks. Just before the final lock and before the final weapon, I'm going to advise you to make a save, and I'm going to show you where to go and make a save, guys. So yes, don't worry about them 2 trophies. If you're still missing them, we're going to make a save just before obtaining the last one of each. I mean, I think when they depatch it, it'll just pop automatically if you've got all the weapons or locks on you, or you're doing them all. So I don't think it'll be a problem, but just in case, yes, we are going to make a save just before the final of each. So we can reload if we need to and just quickly do them when it's been patched. In terms of when a patch will go live, I think it's going to be within the next 2 weeks from now, which is the start of November 2nd. So yes, hopefully, guys, in a few weeks, then they will be patched. So in the library, climb down a ladder, go along the path. There'll be a painkillers on the table on your left. Grab the painkillers, then exit the library via the bottom door. Turn right again. come to the end of this passage, a brief cutscene, and then press a button on there to activate the elevator. Go back to the middle of the corridor, guys, and go down the elevator. In terms of healing items, I just want to let you know the strength of each. When you use healing items, use the bandages first, then painkillers, and then first aid kits in that order. And once you've gone down the elevator, grab these nails in front of you, just behind them bars. Once you've got the nails, run to the opposite end of the room. Go straight past that door. Yeah, just carry on to the opposite end and grab the painkillers on this small trolley, and then go back through that door we just passed. Yeah, in terms of healing items, bandages, it'll take 4 bandage to go from danger to full health. It'll take 2 painkillers to go from danger to full health, and it'll take 1 first aid kit. So that's why I use bandages first, then painkillers, and then first aid kit. Now, as you run away from this enemy, light candles on your way. I'll just lit number 1. That's number 2 candle. Up here, up the steps, turn to your left, candle number 3. Grab the nails from this chest. That's it, and then come into the store ahead, guys, into the workshop. Now, if they have got any unlockable weapons, this is likely where they're going to be. I'm not saying they will, but yes, in the workshop, flick the lever, grab the nails, grab the air canister, grab the nail frame, guys, then combine the canister with the frame, and then shortcut it and equip it ready, and then exit the room. Yes, any unlockable weapons, because the electric lance was accidentally left in the game at launch on the console version, so it was actually in this room. And the electric lance, by the way, if you have got access to it, 1 hit will just stun any basic enemy. Yes, all basic enemy, 1 hit will stun them, so it's a great way to save ammo, so you can just keep attacking the enemies until they're dead, because they can't do anything. But it doesn't work as well on bosses. Now, when you come back into the basement corridor, the enemy will be almost immediately in front of you. Shoot him 6 times to knock him down, and then 2 more times to kill him. Remember, this is on Tormented difficulty. Go down the steps. When this enemy knocks down the gate, same with him. 6 shots to knock him down, and then 2 shots to finish him off. If you've got the electric lance, you can pretty much just stun lock them, guys. Yes, save all the ammo we just wasted. Yeah, if you've got electric lance. If not, you need to kill them that way. 8 nails each. And they come along here, go right, go past a night trap. Be quick to avoid it, guys, and enter the crematorium. Inside the crematorium, grab a hammer from the nun. And shortcut it as well. And then grab the nails from a locker. And then exit the room. Once back in the basement corridor, go to this fork. Turn to your left, go to the next fork, and then turn to your right. Make way to the end and go back into the basement corridor, the North Corridor 1F. Turn to your right and go back up the elevator. This is probably really tight on ammo to begin with. I mean, the whole playthrough is pretty much quite tight on ammo. But start of the game is probably where you're going to be worse off for ammo. So you've got to be really careful with ammo in this very first area. When you do go up the elevator, turn right, smash these 2 pots near the end to get some nails, and then go in the door behind the elevator. Use the hammer to break the padlock, and then pass on through it into the Cloister. There'll be 3 enemies in here. 1 of them you can fight by himself, then the other 2 you've got to fight together. Go along the corridor, smash a vase or green jars with your hammer. Now, this enemy is normally in a random location. He might immediately aggro as soon as you come into the courtyard, but if not, it's normally in the far end of this far corridor. So I'm going to try and get his attention, and so same as the other ones, it's going to be 6 shots to knock him down, but now you've got a hammer. You're going to shoot him 6 times and then hammer him 4 times to finish him off and conserve a bit of ammo. Only kill enemies with melee attacks afterwards when there's only 1 of them, because if not, you'll get swarmed and killed. So 6 shots to knock him down, guys, and then hit him on his shins 4 times to kill him. Got them steps next. Pull the lever to release a trapdoor to let the body fall down. Come to them green jars in the corner, smash one of them to get a bandage, then smash this green jar near the bench to find some shotgun bullets. Come back in this corridor, come down here, grab the nails on the trolley, turn on your lighter, go down the steps until you hear the enemies spawn. There'll be 2 enemies in that little trapdoor down there. Once you trigger the enemies, come back up into the courtyard. Now quickly kill the first one if you can with 8 shots. Just keep locked onto him, keep firing. Right, got him. And then because there's only one left all by himself, I'm just going to knock him down and then use 4 melee attacks to finish him off. And conserve a bit of ammo. You've got plenty of space here, so you've got no excuse for getting attacked. Remember, you can press square to dodge if you want to. But if you are going to dodge, try to make it so you dodge when the enemy's about to attack, so it keeps them in place and not like you're just dodging back, then they're going to keep running into you. Dodge when they're about to attack to give yourself an opening. But normally I don't use dodge except for the boss at the end. So once all the enemies are dead, come into this trapdoor basement place. Use the pliers to take the saw blade from the corpse's head. Once got them, go back through the courtyard, guys, and go through the far door. Yeah, see, this is only 35 minutes, but I think this probably took about 28 minutes in game time, because I think that's what it says on my save. But yeah, the video is 35 minutes, so we are already about 6 minutes later than what the actual play time is at. Once in here, guys, in the south corridor, first go left, pull this lever at the top of the steps to turn on the lights. It'll be helpful later because there's going to be 3 enemies here later. It's just going to be helpful to have that light on. Grab the nails near the museum entrance and then come along this path next. The spider will run across the ceiling. It's not going to attack you just yet, don't worry. Come down here, turn on the lights. Smash a green jar opposite the kitchen door to find some bandage. And since you've got that, quickly run around this corner and go into the bell tower. Be quick. Do not try and kill that enemy, guys, with just your nailer and the hammer. It's not going to end well. Well, you might kill him, but you probably have absolutely no ammo left. So yeah, just go in that door to quickly get away, guys, before he's got a chance to attack you. In the bell tower, head all the way to the top. Yeah, it's a long way up. Smash your 2 green jars blocking your way. Apparently we couldn't break them before. At the top, there will be some shotgun bullets on the desk. Yep, just there. And the climb ladder to the tower at the top. Once at the top, so you've got to hit all these bells in order, the hammer. So hit this bell first, then the bell on the left, the bell on the right, and the bell at the back. So yeah, it's kind of like the front bell near the ladder, then the left bell, then the right bell, then the back bell. Once you hit all 4 in order, you'll knock this glass case in the middle. Grab the shotgun ammo, or sorry, the shotgun. Of course, it's got 1 ammo inside technically, so I was correct partially. Yeah, once you've got a shotgun, equip it and climb back down the ladder. Now it's going to be 2 punished enemies now. On Tormented, the shotgun will not kill him, but it will knock them down. So we never have to come into the bell tower again. So just knock them down and then run over them, guys. Yep, just stamp on their faces when you run past. They might enjoy it and they down there a bit longer. But carrying down the bottom, reload the shotgun on the way down and make sure you have it equipped before you go through the bottom door. Yeah, it normally takes, on Tormented, the shotgun and about 2 nails to kill them. But because we never have to come in here, why waste the ammo? So let's just knock them down and trample over them, go back down to the bottom. The reason you want the shotgun when you come in here is because immediately that Arachne enemy is going to be ready to pounce on you. So as soon as you come back in here, run over to the spider enemy, because remember the shotgun does more damage up close, shoot him once, melee him 4 times, wait for him to recover, then melee him 6 times. That's it, and he'll be dead. When you wait for him to recover, you might want to kind of like walk into him as you attack, and then smash that green jar nearby with some nails and then go into the kitchen. Yeah, the reason you have to pause between melee hit number 4 and 5 is because you can't stun him when he's recovering. So you wait for him to recover and then hit him again. And because all of the damage you've done so far, it knocks him down again. So again, when you come in the kitchen, get shotgun ready. As soon as the enemy crawls down behind you, after taking a few steps forward, shotgun him up close to knock him down. 4 melee attacks. Pause, wait for him to recover. As he recovers, walk forward and melee attack again, and in 6 hits and I'll be dead. The reason we walk forward as we do that 5th attack is because sometimes what can happen, he might go to an attack and it'll make him move back slightly and your melee attack might miss. But if you run forward or walk forward, it's more likely to hit. In the kitchen, go down the bottom, turn on the lights and grab the nails from a locker and then come into the refectory In the refectory, turn right, pull the sleeve at the end, smash a green jar beside it, grab a shotgun bullets, and do not take the painkillers from that table. That's probably the only painkillers I avoid which we pass. The reason being is because if you take it, it's going to make an enemy spawn from beneath the table. So leave the painkillers. It's a booby trap. Yeah, do not be fooled, guys. It's just a prank, so leave it there. Then you want to come in here, pull the trolley out of the way, grab the handsaw frame. Once you've got a handsaw, come back to the steps, turn left, smash a green jar for nails, and then go into the far door at the end to enter the Cali factory. In here, you want to go to the small ornament to the left of the stairs and grab a first aid kit. Come down the steps, open the chest on your left to find a recording tape, smash a green jar on your right to find shotgun bullets. Quite tricky to see that one, but it is there. And then open this door, guys. Do not go through it, just unlock it. If you do go through it by mistake, just come back through. But yeah, we want to make sure we unlock that door. Like I say, make sure you got a shotgun ammo from that green jar. There's the only one. Then come back into the refectory and then back into the kitchen to do a little puzzle. Because we're now going to get the Cryptex key item. So once back in the kitchen, head up to the big freezer. Pop the main door open by just interacting with the handle. You see the big handprint there, so it kind of gives it away. And you want to examine the handsaw frame, combine the blade with it, tighten the wing nut, and then use a handsaw on the hand to cut it off. Pick it up afterwards, the frozen hand, go down to the oven. You have to go around to the other side of it. Just open it and then use your lighter. This is a really good lighter. It ignites anything like instantly. Once it's alight, close the door, place a hand on the stove, guys, to melt it and get the Cryptex. Once you've got that, we can go back to South Corridor. We've got 3 enemies coming up. Yeah, I don't know why it's Amazon packages in there. Didn't think Amazon was around in this time. I guess maybe she's been to the future as well, been back in time. You want to make a way back to where we came out from the Cloister, and we're going to go back towards the museum. Like I said, there'll be 3 enemies here now, so hopefully you can trigger them one by one. But if you do manage to trigger 2 or 3 at once, remember you can go all the way back towards the bell tower if you need to. But if you do that, try to kill him before you get to the far end. So of course you don't want to have to leave and come back in, and it might reset them, or even get caught, you know, in the corner and take too much damage. We do have quite a lot of healing items at the end. Ammo does get quite tight, but yeah, in terms of healing items, guys, we do have quite a lot left. So if you need to use more healing items, what I do, feel free to do so. And I don't think I ever use another first aid kit. I normally just use bandages and painkillers, and by the time I finish the game, I've not used any first aid kits. So feel free if you want to use some more healing items than what I do. So I'm having to come back down here, but yes, got him. You probably saw as well, a lot of my nails missed, so be very careful. There's some sort of bug there. When you're near the top of them steps and the enemy's too far away, a lot of times your nails will miss. I'm not quite sure what happens. But yeah, just be careful. If you let them come closer to you, they should hit. But 3 enemies there, I've just knocked them all out. 8 nails each. Or the last one, you can knock them down with 6 and then 4 melee attacks to conserve some ammo. We're going to go down to the very bottom, open the locker to get a bandage, and then go into the basement. Once in the basement, you want to turn right, then right again. Now get your shotgun ready. We've got an arachne enemy coming up. Yeah, just around this corner. So you get your shotgun ready, aim it as you approach his fork, and then shoot him to knock him down. And then remember, 4 attacks, wait for him to recover, and then a 5th attack, walk forward as you get ready to hit him with that 5th attack, and then about 5 more and he's dead. So it's 1 shotgun and 10 melee attacks when using the hammer. Come to this gate at the end, examine the Cryptex, and now we're going to solve it, get the key from inside it. So the code from left to right, it's going to be knight. Just got to catch up now to where I was actually. Yeah, it's knight, rook, a bishop, queen, king, pawn, and knight. If you turn dial 2 4 times, turn dial 3 5 times, turn dial 4 1 time, dial 5 1 time, and turn dial 6 3 times. That should unlock the key. Dial 1 and the final dial you can just leave because they have to be in the night. Once you get the crown key from inside, unlock the gate and come into the prison area. Go through the gates. When you get to circular walkway, follow it around to the right all the way to the end. And once you're at the end, go into this final kind of like doorway entrance. Use the pliers on the power box to cut the metal wire. We need that for later, as you probably know already. To unlock Tormented, you have to have played the game once, so you'll know exactly what the metal wire was used for. The puzzle for this one is you want to go right, left, 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 right. You don't really know you've done that correctly until you go to turn on the cell door power in the next room. But yes, them switches, you want to turn them right, left, 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 right. Then come into the jailer's room afterwards, grab the shotgun bullets, grab the recording tape from the locker, and then I'm going to make my first save on Tormented. There's currently a bit of a bug at the moment, by the way. When you go to overwrite a save or save your game, when the window pops up to overwrite, the right stick will still be moving up the save files, so you'll end up overwriting the wrong save, so just be very, very careful. Yeah, sometimes in the save menu, when a window pops up, the actual save file selection will still be active in the background, so you can end up overwriting the wrong slot. Just wanted to make you aware of that. Come back into prison, turn on the lights, and open the cell doors. Next, come in this cell here, grab the nails. This is cell number 2. Cell number 2, and then you want to go into cell number 5. Cell number 1 is to the to the left of the light switch. So cell number 2 has nails. Cell number 5 has the bed. Pull the bed out of the way and climb down the hatch. There's no need to go into any other cells at all. If you do, you're just going to waste ammo on enemies which you release. So do not release the enemies, they're in there for a reason. Once down in the crypt, go through a gate, grab the nails from the alcove on your left, then carry on, light any candles you pass. When you reach them stairs leading upwards, avoid them, just go down the side of them, like that candle as well. Make way along this tight passage. Keep in mind that trap, because on the way back later it's going to be active. We're going to use it to kill 2 enemies. Come into a little worship room, grab the Necronomicon, the cursed book from this altar, and then put the Holy Bible in its place. Once done so, light these 2 candles. Then quickly come down here. If you took the same time to do that, the trap should be in the same place for me as it is for you, because this part is quite important in terms of timing. Now, as you approach the trap, like I say, if you took the same amount of time to place a book, light 2 candles and come back, once you approach the trap, it will trigger 2 enemies. And by the time they reach you, the trap should be going back along the passage, and they'll both run straight into it and get 2 nice, easy kills. Nice and easy to kill them too. Then once they're both dead, wait for the trap to go all the way across, pass by guys, then go back up to prison. That's all we need to do here. We just needed to get the cursed book to give to Joseph, and in return it's going to give us a radiator key which we can use to access the museum. We're not quite going to get this area done in this video, but we get quite close. Yeah, we do get quite close to it. We'll be safe in just before the chapel house, you know, where the 3 enemies crawl out from the hole. Be careful on your way back, of course. Yeah, you've got all the traps active now. I just ran straight into them. Bit annoying really, so I didn't take any damage up until now, and now I am. You know, I was thinking, can I get through Tormented without taking damage? But I've completely ruined that now. I don't know, that was a silly mistake. So I might try and go without taking damage, but I know there's quite a few points where it's quite difficult to avoid damage. I'm trying to think now where them points are. Can't even think, but I'm sure there's going to be some points where avoiding damage is quite tricky, and it just really helps to have some alien items to use. I'll do my best. I'll try and go through Tormented without taking damage, but I know it's not going to happen, because then if you can get through Standard or Tormented without taking damage, then you could potentially complete this game in 2 playthroughs. But I think you have to complete the game whenever difficulty, because I don't think difficulty stack. But that's something which might be a bug and they might patch later. We'll see. We'll see what happens when this first patch goes live. But once you spoke to Joseph and he's given you the museum key in exchange for the cursed book, Yeah, they're definitely of equal value. You're going to make your way back along the basement corridor, go up steps, go left, and enter the south corridor 1F. You're going to go up steps, turn left, and enter the museum. Use the museum key to unlock it. You have to use the key on the middle lock, then the left lock, and then the right lock, and then just interact the handle to move it out of the way, and then go inside. So middle, left, right. And there is one thing I actually don't like about the controls in this, actually. Is if you've played Resident Evil HD Remake and the 0, you know that when the camera angle changes, if you keep holding the same direction, you'll keep going in that direction. But on this game, it doesn't seem to do that. If you keep holding forward, then the camera angle changes. It like messes you up, and I don't really like that about this. And I actually miss that about the Resident Evil games, if I'm honest. I never thought I'd say that. But yes, when you come in here, guys, museum, smash the second green jar in front of you. You get some nails inside it. Once you've got nails from the green jar, come downstairs, go right, grab the shotgun ammo, grab the jade ornament, and grab the nails. And then we're going to go through the far left door. So, nails from the second green jar in front of the entrance. Go downstairs, grab the shotgun bullets, jade ornament, nails, and then come here into the torture museum. Once in the torture museum, come down the steps, go right again, and enter the store back into the basement on the other side of the hole where the enemy crawled from earlier. Grab the telephone dial from a small trolley, then go back into the torture room. Back in here, grab the recording tape on the chair beside you. Then you want to go to the gate at the end and use the hammer to unlock it, guys, and then make way over to the mirror. Come over to the mirror, adjust your makeup quickly, and then the code for this, so I look at these from bottom left and I go in a clockwise manner, and they go up in, of course, numerical fashion. So you're going to light candles 1, candle 4, and the candle 8, 9, and 10. So candle 1, candle 4, candle 8, 9, and 10. Once you're on the other side, there's normally an enemy roaming around here somewhere. He might not always trigger. If he doesn't, just avoid him and we'll get rid of him later. But yeah, I have triggered him, so I knew the music changed. So again, it's an arachne enemy. So 1 shotgun bullet, 4 attacks, wait for him to recover, then 6 more attacks. Nice easy way to kill him. And then once he's dead, we rotate this lever, yes, to rip that body to pieces, that straw body. Then when we go back to normal world, we can get the shotgun barrel. So make sure we rotate the lever, guys, and then enter the store to go into the museum, the other side. Once in the museum, the other side, watch out for them traps, them iron maidens, because it makes spikes come out. We're going to go up steps to get the attention of the arachne. We're going to lure him back down the bottom, and we're going to use the traps to kill him. Yeah, just run through a trap as he's following you, guys, and it should come out and kill him. There you go. Grab the painkillers from the end, beneath the stairs, then climb up the stairs, like so. Go to the angel statue ahead of you. Use a lighter to burn the scroll. That's all you need to do in this room. Then you can go back into the torture museum. There'll be another arachne enemy here we're going to take out. But there's a counter coming up soon with 3 punished. I do quite like this strategy, actually, because it's quite a tricky room to kill 3 enemies in, because it's quite tight, table in the middle, but it allows you to save a lot of ammo as well. You can get away from them with almost avoiding all damage altogether. So you're going to come along this corridor, and once the music changes, so you know that the enemy has been triggered, run back here where there's some light, get your shotgun ready, guys, wait for him to come around the corner, knock him down with 1 shotgun bullet, and then again 4 attacks, wait for him to recover, and then 6 attacks. That's it, get used to that strategy. We're doing that quite a lot on single enemies going forward, because it allows you to conserve ammo. It's not good for groups, as I've mentioned already, but it's good for single enemies. Yeah, you always knock them down with a strong weapon or a weak weapon depending on the enemy, and then focus with melee attacks. But come back through here, grab the painkillers, that bench, and then come in the far mirror. Once back in the torture museum, but on the other side and in a different part of it, come forward, go left, grab the shotgun ammo, grab the painkillers. Now be quick, because you run to the opposite side of this room is going to trigger the enemies. But if you're quick, run straight between them, interact with the ball statue, lift up the lid, grab the ornate stone heart. As soon as you've got the heart, guys, run back between the enemies, go back to the mirror, and if you do that, you avoid all damage altogether. Yes, it's a little bit longer. Well, it's probably not longer because you're not killing the enemies, are you? Because you can take the other way where you pull the lever and it opens a secret passage or a secret wall. It removes it out of the way. But yeah, because you're not actually killing the enemies, you're saving time on that. So it does take a bit longer to get back there in terms of distance travelled. But yeah, I think it's a lot safer. I do like that strategy. So back through this mirror to get back to mirror where we originally entered from. Go back to the torture table in the middle. Now that we've stretched the straw body in the other side, we can take the barrel. Or sorry, metal pipe. Combine the metal pipe with the shotgun. And now we can equip 2 bullets. Awesome. Once got that, go back into museum. And we're going to go back up to the south corridor and then into a cloister. We'll head into the library, we'll do the telephone puzzle, then go into the guest room, change our outfit, save our game, and that'll be it for part... I was going to say it's part 1 of Tormented, but if you've been watching my whole platinum walkthrough, this is, I think, part... Is it part 10? I think it's part 9 or part 10. Yeah, if you've been watching the whole guide. But these videos will all work by themselves. For example, the assisted playthrough, standard and tormented. You can watch each by themselves, or you can watch all 3 of them at once to get platinum. So they kind of work out quite well. They can be independent, or you can use them all by themselves to get a full platinum. So back through the cloister. Head all the way back to the north corridor. Then you want to turn right. Head into the library, which is on the side of the elevator. There's going to be an Arachne enemy here. So get a shotgun ready. I think these guys are called Arachne. They like spider enemies. So yeah, shotgun. Once you jump out of the hole, do not fire straight away just because it might have no effect. Because sometimes enemies, they can't take damage until they've kind of properly recovered from whatever spawn animation they've been doing. So shotgun to knock him down. 4 attacks. Wait for him to recover. 6 more. And he'll not be getting back up. Especially if you've been hitting him on the back of the head. You're going to climb the ladder next. Take out your lighter so you can see where you're going. Go up your steps, turn right. Come to the telephone. Combine the rotary dial with it. And you're going to type in the number 3890 asterisk. Is that right? 3890 asterisk. There you go. I think this might be my last survival horror game, if I'm honest, until Resident Evil Requiem. Yes, it's not... Actually, there might be one coming up in December that I've been thinking of playing. But yeah, other than that, I think the next major survival horror game coming up will be Resident Evil Requiem. But we have been doing quite a lot these last few months. We've done what? Kronos, Silent Hill F, we've done this game. So yeah, it has been quite a few. There's always quite a lot of survival horror games in the Halloween, coming out near the Halloween season. But you're going to grab that jade disc from the picture once you've done the telephone puzzle. Jade disc. Then you're going to climb back down the ladder, guys, and go back into the north corridor. We're going to go to guest room now, save our game. That'll be it for this first part of Tormented. I have unlocked the I think it's a police officer uniform or something. I'm going to equip that. I've been trying to change my uniform every playthrough. Or did I forget on standard? I don't even remember if I forgot. But yes, we're going to equip that uniform. Grab the recording tape from chest at the end of the bed, guys, and make a save. So this save is, it says 28 minutes, but this video is like 35 minutes long. I'm not quite sure what is up there. But yeah, it's going to make a save, and as you see, can you see my save file selection moving in the background? So although I picked the bottom slot, it's overwritten a save at the top of the selection menu. But yeah, that's it for Tormented. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next part tomorrow. Hey, we're back on part 2. So we should be in the guest room, of course. Just change our outfits. Just going to do a quick ballet spin and head outside into the corridor. Go left into the Califactory. From there, we're going to interrupt the door on the right to use the jade ornament to unlock it. And in this next room, guys, Chapel House, going to be 3 enemies crawling up from that massive pit in the middle. Just interact with the door, examine the jade ornament, place a disc on the back, little tiny disc, and the buttons you want to press is right, down, left, right, right. I will mention it one more time for you. Right, down, left, right, right. Very simple puzzle. Once it's in the correct place and you formed a square on the back, place it inside to gain access and come inside the chapter house. After a few steps forward, a lockdown will begin. Grab the nails on the table to the left, go right, smash the green jar, just whack it with your hammer to break it. Them things are very, very brittle. Once you've got the shotgun bullets from inside it, was it shotgun bullets, was it nails? Yeah, come up here, grab a plant sprayer, then once grab a plant sprayer and go back down towards the pit. 3 enemies who will crawl out. Now what I like to do here is try to hoard them up and kill them all with one shot. Because we're on Tormented, it's going to take 1 shotgun bullet and 1 nail, or 1 shotgun bullet and 2 hammers. So if you're quick and you're lucky enough to knock all 3 down with 1 shot, kill the first 2 with a nail each, and then hammer the last one if you're quick to kill him, guys, before he gets a chance to stand up. A nice way to kill him and conserve ammo at the same time. But once they're all dead, leave the room, head outside, go straight ahead, up length, was it 4 steps, was it 3, or was it 5? Hopefully don't get any bad comments for getting the wrong amount of steps. I think it was 4 steps, but yeah, go up them, come here into a refectory, go down the next set of steps on your left, and head into the kitchen. We're going to go straight through the kitchen, past the Amazon parcels, and into the south corridor, 1F. Boss fight coming up, the Iron Maiden. Hopefully it's going to be a last time fighting her. I mean, unless they add some DLC trophies, do you reckon they'll do that? If we do get a New Game Plus update, yeah, do you reckon we'll get some New Game Plus trophies? Go with it. I don't know. I can't see it happening. To be honest, that's the first time I thought of that. I don't think they do it. You don't often see a New Game Plus trophies come later for survival horror games, do you? Mainly for like big RPGs. But you never know, do you? But you want to come back in the museum, come to the angel statue, put the heart in her chest. She'll cry a river of tears for you. Yeah, so tears will fill up the bowl beneath her. And you want to use a plant sprayer on that basin to fill it up with some jam. Once you filled it up with a plant sprayer, yes, these arms blocking the door, they are allergic to jam. That's why this is so effective. Make your way back into South Corridor. From here, you're going to go left. At the next junction, go right and head into the Cloister. Once in the Cloister, make your way through the courtyard into the opposite corridor, then turn right and go into the door at the end to get back to the North Corridor. And then from there, we can go right pretty much straight to the boss. Just got to take out our plant sprayer and do some spraying. My plant sprayer, I've got it tucked into my back pocket. Yes, and my nailer is in my shirt pocket, just above the chest there. So turn right, then right again, around here. Go past the ghosts of the nuns there. I think they're on the way to the canteen, get some dinner. So plant spray it, make sure you prime it first, otherwise it's not going to work very well. So get a good few pumps. 3 pumps should do the trick. And then use it, guys, and spray it on all 3 arms. Yeah, that'll make him dematerialise, just despawn from the game. And then go through the door. Make sure you've got a shotgun ready, equipped. And then first we're going to grab the shotgun bullets on the far wall beside us, just to our right. Yeah, just over here. So we'll grab the shotgun bullets below that air conditioning fan. Grab a dagger from the corpse on the left. You might want to dodge his first attack before you get his dagger, because as you can see, when you take his first dagger, he almost attacks you straight after. Just because of the way he started off. He started off and then you immediately running away from him. He likes to turn in at you. But with the timing, he normally starts his attack just as you take the dagger. So you might want to dodge his first attack before you take that first dagger. Take a second dagger. So now once you've got both daggers and the shotgun bullets, we are ready to rock and roll and take out the Iron Maiden. Untormented, because we're going to have less ammo. Same ammo as standard, but because the enemies take a bit more to kill, it just makes the ammo just a little bit tighter, guys, than standard. And you've got to be quite careful. Out of all the survival horror games I've played, this one is perhaps the tightest for ammo on the hardest difficulty, I think. Yeah, I mean, what I've played recently, Kronos, Silent F, this is probably tight. Anyway, I'm blabbering, let's get back onto the fight. So for this, I'm going to use 4 shotgun bullets and then about 8 nails to knock her down. So 4 shotgun, 8 nails. And you want to do them in like 3 intervals. So it'll be 2 shotgun. The reason we do it that way is because 2 shotgun will stun her. So shoot her twice, stun her, you can run away, reload. Wait for her to do an attack, run back in, 2 shots, stun her, run away, reload. Switch to your nailer, then shoot her 8. It's normally about 8 shots, it might take 9. And as soon as you knocked her down, you got to be really quick to get up to her, guys. The first time, she takes quite a while to recover, but the second time you knock her down, she might recover a lot quicker. She's going to be almost immediately beside her, guys, as soon as she falls down, and keep spamming X so to immediately enter that dagger menu to stab her right in the eye. And if she does manage to recover before you get a chance to stab her in the eye, it will take a lot less ammo to knock her down again. So if she recovers before you stab her, use the nailer to knock her down again. So it'll probably only take about 4 shots. Do not waste shotgun ammo unless you have managed to stab her and she's in the second phase. And that's pretty much it, guys. So again, it'll take 4 shotgun bullets and 8 nails to knock her down each time. If you knock her down once and she recovers before you get a chance to stab her in the eye, then it'll take a lot less to knock her down the next time. Once you have knocked her down, get to her as quick as you can before she recovers and stab her in the eye. And each time you use a shotgun, remember 2 shots will stun her. She's normally 2 shots, run away, reload, 2 shots, run away, reload, switch weapon, 8 nails, reload, stab. And just like that. But once you beat her, you're going to come up these steps on your left, up to the next floor, smash this green jar near this door in the corner. We're not going to go through the door yet, just get the bandage from the green jar, then come to this green jar at the end and grab the nails from inside it. Once you've got the nails, go back through this door here, which you just passed earlier. It's going to take us into another part of the library. Grab the recording tape from the shelf. Grab the air canister from the table, the upgrade compressed air canister. Then combine that with the nailer to create the modified nailer, which is a bit quicker. Fires a lot quicker now. Once you've got that, you want to go back into the, what's it called? Is it called Lady Chapel? Is that the right name? Yeah, back into Lady Chapel. Go down to the bottom. Just going to grab 2 stashes of ammo and then make our way to the arcade. This ammo, the first one has quite a lot. The one directly beneath the stairs always has, I think it's 15 ammo on F difficulty. Yeah, this nails here. Yeah, that one has 15 nails inside it, I believe. And then grab the nails over here as well on the seat. And then go into the arcade. In the arcade, we're going to grab the bandage in the room on your left. It's like a small garden area. It's like a statue in the middle. That bandage there on the chair. I think naughty boys have to sit in the corner. And then once you've done that, you have to make your way to the end here. And into the town area. Commercial district. We're going to get this done and get into the processing plant just before the next video. So you want to make your way forward. You can go into the call center if you want, make a quick call and save your game. I'm not going to. We'll save our game a bit later. Grab the shotgun bullets from the back of that trunk. I'm going to save my game in the hair salon just before I get my hair done. But if you want to go in the call center, guys, yeah, we'll just pass by it. Once you've got shotgun bullets, carry on to the end of the road, where the road bends and there's a barricade. Go straight past this smaller statue, and there is a bandage over here in the bin. I'm having trouble seeing it, but it's sparkling in the bin. Yeah, just bin it. That's actually in the dog bin where dog waste goes, so you might have to ruffle through that to get to the bandage. But once you've got the bandage, come down here and enter the butcher shop. Once in the butcher shop, go left and left again behind the counter. Grab the bandage. Once you have the bandage, make your way into the back room. Grab the nails on the far table. And then we're going to climb down the ladder at the end. Down into the cellar. Once in the cellar, first go beyond the carcasses and grab the first aid kit. Once you've got a first aid kit, come in the side path and grab the key from the corpse, the mall staff entrance key. Once you've got the entrance key, make your way back up ladder quickly before the pig gets a chance to bite your ankles. Once you're back on the butcher shop, make your way out the front door. Once you're outside, go left. Grab a painkillers from inside the garage, just on this back shelf there. Then come to the side entrance to the mall, pull out your key and unlock it, guys, and head it inside via the staff entrance. We're going to go straight forward and up the steps directly ahead of you from where you came in from. You can go right to the front door, and also there's a shop with some coil nails inside it, but we're going to loot them later on the way past. So come up to the next floor, make your way to the end and go down the steps at the end and into the pharmacy. Remember the layout of that area, because there will be 3 arachne enemies roaming around there when we come back into that part of the mall later on. Once in the pharmacy, go behind the counter. You'll find a bandage on the shelf. Once you've got the bandage, go downstairs and there'll be another bandage near the bottom door inside the locker. Make sure you loot that from the locker before you leave the room. There'll be 2 enemies in here as well when we come back. Yeah, painkillers in there. Did I say bandage? Yeah, sorry. My bad, it's painkillers inside. Once you've got the painkillers, come inside this room next. Go straight through to the crack on the opposite end and shimmy through the crack into the video store. Grab the recording tape, grab the nails beyond this armchair, guys, and leave via the front shutter. It's just a blockbuster. Some of the video game stores used to be, or video rental in UK, we used to have a Blockbuster and Choices, I think they were. Back in the old days, that was when you used to rent games out and play them first, or VHS tapes. But in here, you want to make your way through the canteen, out the opposite side, then go left into the hair salon. In the hair salon, I'm going to grab the recording tape from the small table in the middle, take the core nails from the crates on the opposite end, and then use recording tape to save my progress. I always save my game before I get my hair done. It's a good thing to get used to, a good habit, because if they mess up your hair, you can just reload, guys, and get your original hair back. Yeah, it's a really good habit to use in real life as well. And then once you've done that, we're just going to head outside, go left, make your way to the circuit breaker, and turn on the lights. The pigs will get quite angry when you turn the lights on. There'll be 2 which almost immediately rush towards you, on Tormented anyway. On other difficulties, they didn't seem to aggro too quick, but on this one they seem to both, maybe it's just luck, because I think a lot of the enemies is kind of random when they first appear, when they first become active. But at the end of the room, grab the nails from that chest, flick the switch, turn on the power. It's really annoying when some of them lights turn red. It took me ages, I was messing about that for ages. Why weren't the lights turn red? Which is how they've done it. So the pigs will die in 8 modified nails. So that's pig number 1. Remember, 8 nails it will take to kill these. And then pig number 2. Pig number 2, he doesn't normally spawn this quick. If you remember from standard and assisted, you normally have to run to the end to trigger him, but he spots you really quick. It might just be bad luck, or it might be because I'm on Tormented. But once you kill them 2 pigs, come out here, smash a green jar to find nails. Yeah, the green jar between the arcade and the hair salon. Get the nails from inside, but do not go too far past the hair salon, because you'll trigger another pig, which we should not have to kill. Then you want to unlock this gate here, come on through, and you'll hear another pig. Kill that pig with 8 nails as well. Come behind the foosball tables, grab the core nails, and then come in this restroom, guys, and grab the automatic nailer. Somebody was saying in the comments that if you leave that until later, some of the enemies don't spawn. I've not had a chance to try it myself. I mean, right now I'm just kind of recording for what I know, because I know it all works, how I've planned it. But yeah, something to bear in mind. Apparently if you take that automatic nailer later, some of the enemies might not spawn. But once you have took the automatic nailer, if you're following me, come in the video game store, make way to the end, and go into the mall lower floor. Now the lights are on, we can smash this green jar. Inside you'll find some nails. You'll come into the pharmacy, Remember, there's going to be 2 enemies upstairs. Now, if you're lucky, you'll trigger 1 at a time, but just be ready in case they both come running after you. I mean, right now, I think I've only triggered 1. I'm going back down the bottom to where I've got a bit more space, and I'm trying not to trigger the other one. But once down the bottom, spin around and kill the first enemy with 8 shots. 6 to knock him down, remember, and look, there's the second one. So, and he's kind of got glitched up on that box. Luckily for me, I mean, it's not the end of the day. I would just probably had to heal up. But remember, never let yourself get to danger or caution. And because he's the second enemy and the only one remaining, I knocked him down, then killed him with my hammer. 4 hits. Yeah, as soon as you get to caution, heal up. And my mistake there was I'd been in caution for quite a while and I didn't realise. I can't remember what hit me now. I think it was from the pig actually. I think the pig hit me and I forgot to heal up. Yes, always make sure you are in fine. And the code for this, guys, you want to have blue, yellow, red. So all you need to do is rotate left dial and the right dial. You want blue, yellow, red on the ABC. And then you open the fridge door, grab the first aid kit and the dojo key, and then exit the pharmacy. When you exit the pharmacy, make sure you have the shotgun equipped. As soon as you leave, turn right, because there's been a Arachne enemy right beside you. I like to take him out with 2 shotgun bullets because sometimes there'll be a second Arachne. It'll come straight down to you. So you want to get rid of that first one quickly, just in case this one gets to you a lot quicker. He didn't, luckily, so we had time to do the normal one. 1 shotgun, 4 melee attacks, wait for him to recover, and 6 more. I had a chance to do that, but there is actually 3 Arachne enemies here, and if you're unlucky, you might have all 3 coming for you all at once. But 2 shotgun bullets will kill him in one go. It would be 2 shotgun or 1 shotgun and, like I say, 10 melee attacks, as you know already. So I just want to kill the 3rd enemy. Here he is down here. So I'm going to do 1 shotgun, just all by himself. And then once he's dead, I'm going to loot that vending machine. We'll get some nails inside there. The reason this video is, I wouldn't say it's really that short, is it? About 26 minutes. It's not a bad time, really. But where we make the save here, at the end of this video, it's quite a long time before we get to the next point where I'm going to make a save. So it's kind of where I'll just cut it short. But last video is 35 minutes long, so it kind of makes up for it. So come into the dojo, unlock up the dojo key, of course. Grab the shotgun bullet by the counter, come into the back room near the Chuck Norris doing the roundhouse kick picture. Grab the box cutter from the back. And as you try and leave, a punished enemy will run after you. He'll be mega triggered because you took his box cutter. You don't really have to kill this guy because we never have to come up here. And whenever we come back in the mole later, we just enter, then we quickly go down steps. That's what we pretty much do. But the problem is, if you don't kill him now, he might follow you all the way to the entrance and into this room we're going to grab the loot from in a second. So I normally just take him out. He's by himself anyway, so 6 nails and then 4 hammer attacks when he's down on the floor. Then you want to come to this clothing shop, grab the core nails from the step ladder in the corner, guys, and then leave the mole area via the front door. It unlocks from this side. Once outside, head over to the telephone box. Use the box cutter to take out the receiver and take the phone call. Picking up the receiver for some reason gives you money. So this is actually a really nice, I like this telephone. If I had one of these near me, I'd be using it all the time because it gives you money when you pick it up. It's like the opposite one. Normally you have to put money in to make a call. But no, this one, you get money when somebody calls you, I guess. I don't know how it works. But yeah, pretty revolutionary. And then once you've got these coins, we'll go into the arcade, do the claw machine, and make our way into the processing plant. I was looking at my standard video, because this one might take a little bit longer, because of course enemies take a little bit longer to kill, and we're going to be going into safe rooms a lot more, whereas we normally avoided them on standard. But I think at the moment we are about 5 minutes behind my standard time. So yeah, this might be a little bit longer than standard video. So although I aim for this to be 6 videos long altogether, it might end up being 7. I'll see how it goes. But I don't think it'll be any more than 7. But the route is exactly the same from standard. All it's different, like I say, is enemies will take more to kill. And then we're going to be going to safe room. So into the arcade, you're going to turn right, go over to the claw machine, put your money inside it. If you try and put something else inside it, you get like a developer code for it. I think they forgot to patch it out. It might be patched by the time we get a new patch released. You're going to pick up the teddy bear, which has only one eye. Pretty obvious really. Teddy bear with one eye. Pick that one up. You'll win it automatically. Take the teddy bear out the slot at the bottom. Exit. Back to the lower floor. Go into the doorway opposite to head into the other side of the mall. Stay in this same like room, but just go to the side of it. You're going to come to the chained up person. Yep, he's left like this from his stag do. Poor guy. I wonder why he didn't make it to the wedding. Chained up from his stag do. He must have had a really good night. But yeah, cut open the teddy bear by putting a box cutter. Get the ring from inside it and place it on him. We brought the wedding to him. That's it. And it'll just like spontaneously combust in a way. Yeah, go through the door behind him. Gonna head up to the back streets and trigger a cutscene. With Megumi. Yeah, Megui's gonna be over here. Right, after cutscene with Mr. Magoo.
Freeze. Hands in the air.
I wouldn't trust him with a gun. He's really shaky with that gun. Do you remember when he's trying to shoot me in that capsule? Or shoot the capsule? Yeah, he's all over the place. Surprised he didn't shoot me. But we did manage to survive and live another day. So you want to come up these steps. Up all 3 sets. Once you're at the top, go right. Take the nails from the market stall. Once got the nails, that's from the DIY stall, I think. It sells other things like saws and tape measures. Things like that, but all we need is the nails. Then we want to go to the walkway opposite, follow it around to the left, and grab the painkillers at the end. Come along here to processing plant, grab the core nails on the bench outside it, and then head inside the processing plant. It looks more like some kind of like orphanage, don't it? Don't look like a processing plant at all. But yeah, come through the door on the left. Orphanage community centre, I'm not quite sure, but it doesn't look like a processing plant. That's all I know, not from the outside. So come into the conference room. Grab the core nails on the left. Go out the far door. Get inside the other side of the lower wing. Immediately smash the green jar on your left. I almost forgot. It's got a bandage inside it. Once got the bandage, come along here and go through this far left door. There is going to be a fisherman enemy coming up, and I do make a bit of a mistake with him. So try to learn from my mistakes. I actually end up in danger with this guy. Yeah, I went from fine to danger just from 2 attacks. It's mainly because I waited for him to come around the corner so I could shotgun him when he's in the light. Perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Just as you know, you've got to lure enemies into the light so you can't shoot them when they're in the dark. But you want to come in this room here, the open office, grab the core nails, and then enter the dormitory opposite. There is a map in there. Do not take the map, because I'm still trying to do the no map as well in it. I've already got the trophy, but I just want to guide you through the no map again if you still need to do it. In the dormitory, go into the bunker area on the right, come to the locker at the back, and take the bandage from inside it. Once got the bandage, come into the restroom, or sorry, bathroom, same thing. You'll find Joseph inside here. Grab the core nails from the shower on the right. Take that crowbar from the back of the enemy. I'm going to replace my hammer with a crowbar. Then I'm going to exit the room. Then go back into the corridor. Then go left and go into the safe room, guys. And then just explore the surveillance room, come back down and save our game. Yeah, this fisherman enemy coming up. So this will take 1 shotgun and 8 nails to kill. And that's how I like to kill on Tormented. Because the crowbar doesn't really work that well. Because you can't stun them like you can with the arachnid enemies. So yeah, I did not expect that. Probably should have shot him straight away when he first spawned. But yeah, shotgun and 8 nails. I think my problem there as well, I stood a bit too close. Because you don't quite just get a chance to shoot off 8 nails before you get a chance to attack again. So you want to shotgun them. And then once you shotgun and they get knocked down, run away and then shoot with 8 from a distance, a safe distance. But yes, that'll kill him. And then knock me down to danger. So always make sure you stay in fine. If I was in caution, I would have probably got killed then. This way you always need to make sure you have green health, guys. And that Emma Wildburger is always fine. Right, you're going to come up here into the surveillance room. Take the recording tape from the bed. Come in here, grab the bike wheels. There you go, 2 little stabilisers for when I'm riding my bike. Grab the coil as well. Of course, you need them bike parts for the crossbar, remember. But yeah, grab the coil, climb back down the ladder, guys. I'm going to save the game. And that'll be it for part 2. We're almost there. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the game will be patched before the final video goes live. But we'll see. I'll hold my fingers crossed just in case. Yeah, so Tormented. Yeah, as you can see, look at in the background. It's moved my save file slots in the background. So I'm overwriting saves. I don't want to. So that's part 2 done, guys, of Tormented difficulty. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on part 3 of Tormented tomorrow. We're back on Tormented Souls 2. This is my Tormented difficulty guide. We're currently in the processing plant. From the upper wing safe room, just going to head outside and go back down to the bottom. We're pretty much going to be getting just to the end of this area in this vid. We're going to make a save just before the final boss of this area. So once we get into part 4, guys, be straight into the boss and then through a cemetery and hopefully get to school nearer the end of part 4. But in the lower wing, now I've got a crowbar. Come over to the elevator, smash the crates and go down it. And then go through the next door into the basement. You know, I'll be glad not to have to go through this area again. This should be my last playthrough Tormented, as long as they don't mess anything up too much for them 2 glitch trophies when they patch them. You're going to grab them painkillers from the trolley in the corner. Then you're going to turn left once you get in the corridor, go to the end, keep your lighter on, so you want to light this candle. Then once it's lit, take out a shotgun, guys, and once this fisherman comes around the corner, knock him down with a single shotgun bullet and finish him off with 8 nails quickly. As long as you're quick enough, he hopefully will not get a chance to react when he does recover. So 1 shotgun and 8 nails. Grab a not shotgun, the nails from the corner afterwards, nearby. Grab the nails from the corner, come down the steps and grab the coil nails at the bottom, behind the steps. And then go through the door in front into the freezer room. Once in here, grab the bandage to the right of the steps. Continue down the steps, go right. Onto the next room on your left. Last time I'll be saying this, but yes, touch the chest of the young girl to open this door at the back. This hidden corridor leading to some cells. Smash the crates near it, grab some nails, grab the nails on the trolley. Then make way to the end, press red button to open the cell behind you. Go inside, grab the nails on the little bedside table, and then also grab the VHS tape on top of the bed. When it's got all them, you need to backtrack to the lower wing, go into the conference room, put a tape inside the tape player, and then enter the projector screen. I think this is the longest area as well to get through. So you know, once you've done the processing plant, all the other areas are a little bit shorter. I think the score comes very, very close to length, but this one's just takes lead, I think, in terms of length per area. And yeah, she's got some nice jiggle physics going on. I don't normally take notice of them, but you can tell they've actually put a bit of time into the jiggle mechanic here, depending on what outfit you're wearing. But come up to lower wing, turn right into the conference room. Yeah, I can knock out some enemies with them if I run into them and spin around. Eject and then place in that VHS tape. Sorry, it's not confession. That's one we're going to get later. Yeah, freezer. Lob it in there, press play. Come into the projector. Hang a left. We're going to go to cell room at the end again. Press a button to unlock it. And then move the wardrobe. And then go back to the present. They have released the patch, by the way, on Steam, but they made a bit of a blunder with it. They released it and then realised there's another glitch. It kind of did, it moved your saves around so the game wouldn't read them or something on Steam. So you'd patch a game and then go back into your save and, sorry, go back into the game and all your saves are gone. I have no idea how they managed to do that. They have took a lot of care of this game. I mean, you can tell when you play it's a lot better than the first. But there's something wrongly, whoever's doing the QA testing or doing the final workings of the bugs and how it's coded in and how it impacts other things within the game. There doesn't seem to be somebody very competent doing it. I'm not quite sure what it is, but all the problems with this game, they seem to be lining in with some of the coding, some of the developers, like I say, some of the QA testing, or how they're making things. They're not checking it properly at the end before they release stuff, and that's kind of where all the problems are coming from. Yeah, how the game is presented, the gameplay, the look, the aesthetic, I think that's all really good what they've done so far. But I'll cover all that in a review. So once been into the freezer, guys, you've moved the wardrobe, you've come back into present, we're coming back down into the freezer room. We're going to go back into that cell at the end, and now there's going to be a cutscene. Then after this cutscene, we can grab a light bulb.
Hey.
We're going to use Nailer to escape. Just ignore the sketchbook. Or pick it up if you need to. But yeah, back up into the basement. Once in the basement corridor, you're going to go all the way to the end and into reception. Making our way down to the dock, where all them annoying spider crab enemies appear. We'll be killing them quite quick with the automatic nailer, like always. That strategy has not changed. I think I've done the same thing on every single playthrough we've done. Automatic nailer to kill the spider crabs in the dock. In reception, grab the acid test tubes on this first desk you pass. Make way to the end. Put a light bulb in a slot on the wall. Once that's connected, press that button to turn on the lights. Smash the crates and then go down the elevator. Once you go down here, there'll be painkillers on the crates in front. Grab those painkillers, go along the walkway and enter the door at the far end. You've got to come back down here one more time a bit later if you remember, to place a jack in the shark's mouth. Come to the end, enter out the far right terminal or circuit. You want to spin the top middle once and the top right 3 times. So it's top middle, spin it once, the top right, spin it 3 times. Come over to the elevator, press the button to call it up to you. Spin around a few times and then ride it back down. We're going to grab the shotgun bullets, then equip the automatic nailer, ready for this upcoming enemy. So it's going to be 6 in total we have to kill. You're going to have 2, then you have 4 more when you pick up the cassette player. So turn left at the bottom with your crowbar, smash the crates, grab the shotgun ammo. Well, I've got my automatic nailer, I'm ready to rock and roll. Down here. So as soon as you lock on, start shooting them. Should take about 9 shots each. Once they're dead, come through this gate, so it's quite difficult to see without my lighter out. Yeah, come through this gate, grab a cassette player. As you go back a few steps, it will spawn 4 spider crabs. Take them all out with your automatic nailer. Any which are left remaining, knock them out with a crowbar. Just help you to conserve a bit of ammo. And when they do jump on you, it's like an instant kill anyway when you take them off. Just make sure you quickly spam the button. They do grab you. And do not stay in caution for too long. Remember to always check your health if you get damaged. Make sure you're not in caution, because if you are, you can die very, very quickly. Once you're all dead, come back to a walkway, turn left and grab the first aid kit at the end from the trolley. Do not go in that little small path opposite that gate. It's a dead end, but if you go down it, it does spawn an additional enemy. So once you've got a first aid kit, return to the elevator, take it up and go back into reception. So we've got a cassette player, so the next step is to make our way up to the dining room, because of course we've got batteries. Dining room's probably the best room on the planet, I think. Yeah, I always liked dining room. Reminds me very much of Resident Evil. Of the mansion. Just So we're back through the basement corridor. There is going to be an enemy when we go back through the corridor. So you want to equip the crowbar ready to smack him a few times. I think on Tormented, I think it's 4 hits for the crowbar to kill him. But 1 hit will normally stun lock him. So now the light's on, you'll grab that bandage from them crates before you go through the fire door. You smash the crates with the crowbar and take a bandage. So we've got a crowbar equipped still. We're going to come down here, knock out this crab. 4 hits should kill him. There you go. So once he's toast, carry on down the passage. Go left through the next opening. Go through the door at the end. And go back up the elevator to the lower wing. Then once on the upper part of the floor, we're going to turn left and go in the far left door into the upper wing. There's going to be 1 enemy which is going to spawn on the way back up. It'll be a arachne enemy. We have no need to go back through the corridor ever again. So we're just going to leave him be. Because shotgun ammo does come very, very tight. I think at the end of this video, I've got like 4 bullets left from a shotgun. Or 5, something like that. So it's quite tight. So just run past him. I mean, if he does damage you, just heal up. That's it. You shouldn't get a chance to do damage again. Because you're going to run away. And next time we do come in here, it's just going to be a very quick visit. So grab the acid test tubes from the bench at the end. Come to the keypad, take off the battery cover, take the batteries out of the cassette tape, put them into the keypad, and then the code for this will be 1765. 1765. Press the red button, then once the lights turn green, take your batteries back out. Do not forget to do this. Last time I'm going to mention this because this is your last playthrough, but do not forget to take the batteries out. Otherwise, you'll be all the way back up here later to get them, and you'll be kicking yourself if you got them in the first place and then you didn't listen to Opti. So once you're in the dining room, come down these steps and go in the kitchen on the left. Once in the kitchen, come left around the ovens, grab a painkiller on top of the ovens, smash the screen jar to get a bandage, and then pull this trolley out of the way ready for later. Then when we come back in there, you can just go straight right around it and straight down the hatch. So pull it out of the way, but do not go down the hatch yet. Come up steps, get a shotgun ready. Now when you approach these yellow coats, 2 punished enemies going to spawn. So when they spawn, wait for them both to line up, then knock them down with a shotgun with 1 shot. Then get a crowbar, guys, and kill them in 1 hit by smacking them in the nuts. That's it. So 1 shotgun and 1 crowbar each to kill them. Once they're dead, grab the crossbow frame from the corpse. Once you have that, come out this door back into the upper wing, then turn left and go back into the dining room. We are now going to aim our crossbow. We're going to do a ballet spin. Aim the crossbow, use a lighter, spin around, and then swing the hammer at the bottom. So we're going to turn right first, come to the end, smash the screen jar, get some nails inside, come back over to the archer portrait, examine the crossbow frame and place the bike wheels on it, and then you want to equip it and aim it. So make that portrait turn green. Once that one's turned green, come down the next steps, go in front of the next painting, equip your lighter until it turns green. That's 2 paintings done. Go up to the next side of the floor, go in front of the ballet portrait and spin around a few times. So what's all your training's been leading up to. Once that one's turned green, go back down to the bottom, turn right, go to the portrait at the far end, equip the hammer and swing it to make that one turn green. Now these will not turn green permanently. If you do not get the 4th one done quick enough, they will all go back out and you have to go and do them all again. So make sure you're quick on doing it. And once all 4 are green, the statue will release the jack. Once done, grab the core nails at the back, then come through this gate, smash the green jar, get the bandage. Do not take the item from the diver yet. Once you get the bandage, equip the automatic nailer ready, grab the jack from the statue, grab a nail from the table in the corner. Once you've done all that, take the metal plate from the diver, run to the entrance. As you approach it, you'll get locked down. Keep running to the end, spin around, and then unload a full clip into the diver. Once the diver gets close and starts getting stunned, slowly walk past him as you finish unloading your clip. And then once it's all gone, carry on to the opposite end, reload, empty another full clip into the diver, and then it's normally 5 nails after that. So 2 full clips with the automatic nailer and then 5 nails. Once you're done, come outside and go back into the kitchen. Once in the kitchen, go right and go down the hatch into the decontamination area. I'm going to make a save just in case the game does crash. So turn right, come along this dark passage and go into the decontamination office. Grab the recording tape by the window and then use the tape player to save your game. And this way we're going to end the video actually in this safe room as well, because we'll complete the metal plate puzzle, then we'll open the door, then just swing back in here and then make a save.
My head is reeling. What the hell is going on here? I finally got the metal door open to Anna. It was something she accused, and then I see.
Once done, back into the corridor. Go right first because we want to trigger that fisherman enemy at the far end. Yeah, get his attention, then run back. When he comes around the corner, knock him out with the shotgun and then 8 nails to kill him. Remember, modified nailer on these guys. Do not use automatic unless I advise, because automatic nailer ammo just get very low, but at some points where it's very, very useful. So shotgun and then 8 nails to kill him. Once he's dead, equip your lighter, go into the far northern room, press a button on the far terminal to unlock the 4 capsules nearby. And then once you've done that, go into capsule nearest, get the acid test tubes, then come to this capsule to grab the tape confession. And with that, we can finally do the voice lock. But first, we are going to go down to the underground dock and get the other piece of the metal plate. So make our way down here, smash the crates near the ladder to get some shotgun bullets, smash the crates in the far entrance to get the nails, and then go through that far exit back into basement corridor. Going to turn right and go into reception at the far end. Like I say, we're making our way down to the underground dock now. Going to go down to the shark, place a jack in its mouth and grab a metal plate from inside it. There will be some enemies down here. I do normally avoid these. You can try and kill them if you want, but you're going to waste a lot of ammo. So I find it best to just avoid them, take a bit of damage, and heal up if you do need to. Because at this point we've probably got more healing items to spare than what we do have ammo. There'll be 5 altogether, 5 spider crabs, but there will probably only be 3 which are in your way, as long as you're quick. One of them will probably get a chance to attack you, but no more. I mean, at worst, maybe 2 will attack you. Like I say, just make sure you check on your health and always spam that cross button if any do manage to grab hold of your face. So turn left here, then turn right, come to the shark. You need to use a crowbar, followed by the jack. Wind up the jack afterwards to force it open a bit more. That's it, take a metal plate triangle. And then we're going to quickly run back to the elevator. So I always get grabbed by someone, I always get grabbed. And I do kind of get stuck. Yeah, so 2 actually spawn from the shark as well. I do get stuck here. So I'm just going to run around the other side. Yeah, you don't have to go down that path, you can run around the hole in the middle if you want to, like so. Avoid him that way. So I took 2 hits. Like I say, just keep an eye on your health. As soon as you take damage, you want to open your inventory as quick as you can and make sure you go back to fine. We'll go back through reception and then head into the waste disposal next. Head into that area. So when you get to this voice lock, you want to interact with it, examine cassette tape, place the batteries back inside it, make sure you put them in the right way. Then you want to press eject, put the tape inside it, press play. Now unfortunately you can't quite hear, because this is a bit of a bug. Sometimes if you interact with this when the Steam is playing, then it kind of, the sound effect just constantly plays until you exit the screen. But you want to play it, and when it says this, only if imperative, you may use my voice password. When it says that, you want to press play, or sorry, the red button on the voice lock, because when you press red button, it will not listen for the password for too long. But if you wait for the tape to say that and then press red button, normally it will still be recording when the tape plays and it says the password, long pig, or whatever it's supposed to be. And then once done that, you want to come in here, you want to grab the core nail, grab a painkiller from the bench, carry on and go in the next door on your left. Once in radiology, grab the nails to your right, go around the back and grab the painkillers. Come back into this corridor, go left and enter the room at the end. Once you're in waste disposal, turn right, grab the shotgun bullets nearby. Come past these steam vents. Climb a ladder at the far end. We'll be back down in the stream later, as you remember. Just not much to do at the moment. Once up here, press the button on there to call the elevator down ready for later. There's going to be a fisherman enemy coming up. There'll be some acid test tubes on the end of that vehicle, so make sure you grab the acid test tubes on the back. Equip your shotgun. When you run past this fisherman, he will get up. So knock him down with shotgun bullets and then 8 nails to kill him. Move away while he's shooting if you need to, just so he makes it less likely for him to get a chance to attack you. Once he's dead, come up here and then use the crane controls to pick up the 2 right cages. Yeah, 2 rightmost cages. Pick them up and put them along that top wall. And we're going to pick up the leftmost cage, but the top one, and then leave it in the crane suspended. Yep, 2 rightmost cages, place them along the top wall. And that 3rd cage, just leave it in the crane, suspended in the air. Nice easy one to do. It's easy once you know it. But I'm sure it's annoying your first time when you don't really know the combination, or sorry, the formation, until you go back into the past and find out how you have to change it slightly so it works for them both. But once you're done, climb down the ladder, go through a sewer, come to the mirror. This mirror you need to light candle number 3, candle 9 and number 10. With the time it says on the mirror, you have to imagine the candles are all like, it's like a clock face. So you go 3, 45 and then of course 20. So 3, 9 and 10. Then once on the other side, come up here. Once you climb the ladder, equip the automatic nailer ready. We've got one of them beast enemies coming up. So automatic nailer. When you approach a ring in the middle, you're going to aim it. Then once it locks onto an enemy, like then, start shooting. You should stun him before he gets a chance to attack. Unload a full clip into him. Once you've unloaded a full clip, equip your crossbow guys and quickly attack him 3 times to kill him, like so. Don't waste time reloading until afterwards, so then he might get a chance to attack you. So 1 full automatic nailer clip and 3 crossbow hits to the back of his head. Go the mutant toy afterwards from the gurney. Then come to the walkway and climb down the hatch at the end. Once in waste disposal, going to carry on to the end first. Grab the painkillers. Then we'll head down the bit in the middle and put the mutant toy on the bed at the end, or sorry, a little trolley. And that's all we need to do really in the other side. go back through the mirror, back in the present, and return to this room. There will be 2 enemies when we come back here, but I don't kill him anymore. I think I did kill him on assisted. I think we killed him, but I just leave him nowadays because they waste too much ammo. Because them fishermen are quite strong. It's like what, 1 shotgun and 8 nails to kill him. That's quite a lot of ammo wasted if you kill them both. So it's best to just run past him. I did get quite lucky actually, so I don't take any damage. But if you do, it's just like what, a bandage or painkillers to heal back up. It's not a big deal. That's it, done on the other side for now. This boss fight is just the same as well as on standard. It takes a bit more to kill, but I think it's the same strategy I was using. Crossbow, 4 crossbow and like 5 nails to knock him down. Right, we're almost there. So go along the top walkway, go left and then down the hatch to get back into waste disposal. Got to do a little puzzle. I think there is a bit of a quick way to do this puzzle, but this is just how I've done it, and I've put it in the text guide, the Google Doc version. So first come to the terminal in the middle. They all need to face forward, by the way, or vertical. So you're going to turn them in this order: bottom left, top middle, bottom middle, middle left, middle right, top left, and bottom left. So just one more time guys: bottom left, top middle, bottom middle, middle left, middle right, top left, bottom left. And with the furnace controls, you need to choose to close it first, then burn, and then open. So middle, right, left. Close, burn, open. Once all that's been done, you're going to make your way into the furnace now. Grab the metal plate. Once you grab it, it's going to trigger 2 fishermen to spawn. Metal plate spiral. I normally like to trigger the first one to attack you, wait for its attack to finish, and then run past him. Because by the time you've done that, it's normally give the second one a chance to come down the steps. Because if you run straight for the steps to begin with, the second one will be blocking your path. So you need to just give it a moment, guys, to let the second enemy come down to you. That's it. Just run past them without taking any damage. Climb back up ladder. Go up the elevator to the walkway above. We're going to kill one of the fishermen here. There'll be 2 which spawn, 1 in front and 1 behind. We're going to kill this one in front. So 1 shotgun to knock him down, and then 8 nails to finish him off. As I shoot him, I'm kind of backing up past him, because that's a path I actually need to go to next. So we'll kill one of them. We're going to reload, come around the back here, grab the shotgun bullets, then go through the fire door. No need to kill that second enemy. Probably don't even need to kill the first one, if I'm honest. Probably just knock him down with the shotgun is enough, but I just kill him. So you got shotgun bullets, come through the fire door, into the warehouse. The walkway, which just came from the warehouse. Grab the painkillers from the crates in the corner, and then come back into the dining room. Once in the dining room, you're going to grab the shotgun upgrade in front of you, the shotgun pipe. You can combine that with the shotgun, and then you can load it with 3 shells at a time. Once you've got that and you've combined it, come all the way down to the bottom, and now we're going to go through this door into a lower wing, but the other side of it. There'll be 1 fisherman enemy here. What I like to do first is grab a bandage, because he normally starts in the dark. So I grab a bandage, get my shotgun ready, wait for him to come around to me, knock him down by shooting him in the kneecaps once, take out Nailer and shoot him 8 times to kill him. I know on other difficulties we normally use the crowbar or something, but you can't kill him quick enough on Tormented. He normally gets time to attack you. But once he's dead, smash a green jar at the far end to find shotgun ammo, and then come through this door, guys, into the office. Once in the office, grab the acid test tubes from the second desk. Should probably just call them crossbow ammo. Yeah, come to the top room, grab the metal plate from the desk. Now when you try and go back down the steps, it's going to trigger 2 punished enemies. So with these, I like to just let them come up to me, guys, and run around them like so. So yeah, don't bother wasting ammo on them. Let them come up to you, then run around them. If you're lucky, you won't take any damage. But once you got past them, just exit the room, of course heal up if you need to. Back in the lower wing, go to door at the end and unlock it. Then we're going to go down into the basement and then back into decontamination. That is everything we need to do here. All we've got to do now is kill the boss, get a chainsaw, and get the hell out of the plant. Make our way into the cemetery. So in the corridor, go left, and then enter the next door on your left into decontamination. We'll place the plates into the locks first to get the door open. So come around here to the keycard slots. The first one, you need to combine the spiral keycard with a base to make one full keycard. Then place that into this right spiral lock. Press the red button to suck it up and make the lights turn green. Then we'll do the next one, which will be the triangle. Again, place in the triangle keycard, press the red buttons, and then last we'll do the eye. That's it. Spiral, triangle, eye, all done. We're just going to unlock the gate. Ready? This big vault door. Yeah, just interact with the valve and that should unlock it. The wheel. Yeah, that wheel is not part of your crossbow, by the way, so do not try and take it off. Right, so just going to spin around, come back in this corridor, go into the decontamination office. I'm going to save my game. So that's part 3 done. I think that's going to be only 3 videos saved. It might be 4 videos. Depends how quick we can get this done. But definitely no more than 4. 3 if we're lucky, but 4 it might be at the most. Like I say, it depends how long we take. But that's it, another save point, just ready for the next boss in the next video tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 4 tomorrow. Hey, welcome back to part 4 of my Tormented walkthrough. But on my full platinum walkthrough, I think this is part... Is it part 13? I'm not quite sure, but yes, we're back here guys in Tormented Souls 2. My Tormented difficulty run. We should be near the end of the processing plant. We're going to come back through in now and make our way to the boss of this area. We're going to get a cemetery done in this video and make a save just before we pick up the final weapon. So once the game is patched and all the bug trophies work properly, you can just load that save back up and go and grab a final weapon. But if we're lucky, the trophy will just pop if you load the game with all the weapons in your inventory. So of course we'll try that first, but I'll come back to that a bit near the end. The trophies have not been patched yet at the time I'm recording this video, but hopefully by the time I record part, I think 16, it's going to be a final one. They've been patched by then and I can guide you through it, how they work now. But in the boss area, make sure you grab the shotgun bullets, and then you want to equip the crossbow. Make sure you shortcut it. Now straight away after the cutscene, spin around, grab a harpoon. The way we're going to beat this boss is the same as on standard. So we're going to wait for him to do an attack. Then after an attack, we kind of stand still for a moment as he recovers. We're going to shoot him with a crossbow. We're going to do that 4 times. So for crossbow, like I say, make sure you wait until he does an attack so he stays in place for a few seconds. For crossbow, and then it's going to be about 8 nails, or 5 to 8 nails. So again, wait for an attack to finish and then crossbow. For crossbow, and about 8 nails. Now when you shoot him with the nails, make sure he's near the centre of the room, because when we do the little puzzle you have to do here, you're going to make sure he's near the middle, otherwise he might recover too quick before you get him close to it. And then once you have knocked him down or weakened him, come over to the crank, prime the harpoon, head over to the harpoon launcher, place a harpoon inside it, then bait the boss over to that middle mesh flooring where the light's coming from. Once it is on it, you need to run through the buttons and then press the button guys to launch a harpoon into him. So he's almost there. That's it. Now once it hits him, quickly grab another harpoon ready. And then it's just the same again one more time. When he does recover, he'll always immediately pretty much sprint at you. Like that. So just make sure you're ready to dodge it. And then just same again guys, 4 crossbow bolts after an attack. And then 5 to 8 nails. But when you shoot him with the nails, make sure he is near the middle of the room. and use your modified nail, not the automatic. Yeah, use the modified. That's it. So it's almost right near the middle. That's nice. So now I'm going to quickly prime the crank, or turn the crank to prime the harpoon launcher. Head over to the launcher, place the harpoon inside it, lower the boss over the middle, and then press the button. Make sure you do this quick. If he does recover, by the way, before you get a chance to shoot him, or if you miss, it will take a lot less ammo to knock him down again. So if you ever miss, or he recovers too quick, then knock him down again with the nails. And then once you have hit him properly, then go back to normal strategy. Right, so once you beat him, grab the sword blade on the floor in front of you, and then turn around and go down this hatch at the back. Once down here, grab the chainsaw, and then open this gate nearby. We're going to make our way back outside. We're going to leave the processing plant. When it comes to chainsaw, do not use it. We're going to need all the ammo for the final boss. After using it on the final boss, we're probably going to have about 150 gasoline left. If that, it's not going to be a lot, but it comes in very, very useful on the final boss. I know it does kind of still knock enemies, but it does take quite a long time to kill them though. But it just works really nicely on the final boss. Because if you combine that with a few nails, when you're about to reload the chainsaw, and there's like 10 gasoline left, it will destroy a tentacle in one go. So you just reload by the time the next tentacle comes in, so it works out really well. So on my way out, like I said, we're just going to do a cemetery now, and then that'll be it for this video. I did hope to do this in 15, but I think I've kind of forgot that these playthroughs do take a bit longer, just because the game doesn't seem to count cutscenes in the actual timer. So yeah, I think it's going to be 16 videos, unfortunately, guys. So one more than I initially planned, but it's still pretty quick. I mean, the full platinum playlist is still going to be, well, it's probably going to be just over 10 hours, but the actual game time is probably under 10, just because they don't count cutscenes and loading screens on the timer. So finally, back outside. I'm going to be using shotgun, by the way, on the ghosts. I know that sorry, not hand cannon, but the crossbow. I know the crossbow works really well on them, but we need to save the crossbow for the boss and for some ghosts a bit later. Because the ghosts you find around the cemetery, you normally just find one ghost at a time. There's no other enemies, so it's easy enough to just take them out by some other means. But later on, there'll be multiple ghosts and other enemies trying to attack at the same time, and that's when the crossbow will be more effective. So yes, keep your crossbow ammo, guys, for the boss fight. Once down on the streets, go left, go in the back of this trailer, grab the nails. Once got the nails, come along this passage and enter the sewer tunnel. Use the chainsaw to cut the block of wood. And in this room, we want to run straight to the end to avoid other crabs. Now, you will pass some shelving on your right or the left side of the screen as you look at it. There's a painkiller on that shelf, so you want to grab that on your way down. So you see that shelf there? Yes, grab the painkillers and then carry on down, guys, and go for the far exit. I think 1 hour 30 will be plenty of time to get the or 3 videos will be plenty of time to get the school, the church, and the bunker done all in one. The school is probably going to take about 1.5 videos, and then the school and the bunker will be the same, another 1.5, and of course final boss. In the cemetery, we're going to go right. We're going to come to this square garden at the back. We're going to grab the nails on the bench and also grab the club key hanging on the tree. Once you've got a club key, equip your shotgun once you're back in the light. I kind of did mess this up a bit. I just tried some out. But to kill this ghost with normal weaponry, not the crossbow, it can take 1 shotgun and 3 nails. So this on Tormented. 1 shotgun and 3 nails. You normally, the way you want to do it is first use the shotgun, which will immediately stun them and make them kind of like teleport away. Then when they respawn, shoot them once, run away to avoid their attack, and then shoot them 2 more times and they'll be dead. Then grab out shotgun bullets near the fence, near the gate. After getting shotgun ammo, come in this tomb and grab the bat dial from the coffin. Once you've got the bat dial, come across this bridge, go to your left and enter the cemetery office. We're going to finish this video in this room because this is the last save point before we get a sledgehammer. So I want to come back up here and just make a save. Go to the painkillers on your right. Go to the back behind the counter. This small set of drawers. Inside here will be some more painkillers. There'll be a recording tape in the locker at the end. And you want to go down this hatch. Once in the burial chamber, come forwards, turn to your right. Go around here and grab the Constellation disc piece. Once you've got a disc piece, go back up into cemetery office. And then leave the office, get back into the cemetery entrance. I'm going to make a save as I'm passing by. Why not? Remember, until this gets fixed, when you overwrite a save, be very careful you do not overwrite a save in the background as you're selecting yes. Because remember, the cursor will move in the background, a bit of a bug. I'm hoping that'll fix in the recent patch when it goes live, but I did mention this to them and I did not get a response, so not quite sure if he saw my message or not. Hopefully he did. But yes, once back outside, go left, come up these steps, enter the tomb on your left, grab the coil nails, or the blue nails you could call them. You got blue nails and you got the red nails. So grab the blue ones, come this tomb, open this coffin, and grab the turtle dial. Once you've got a turtle dial, go back down the steps, turn to your left, and enter the cemetery grounds. So once in here, get your shotgun ready. So there's going to be a ghost coming up. Turn left, come over here, open this coffin, then wait for the ghost to spawn, shoot it once. Now it's going to be 3 red nails. Grab the dog dial as well. Yeah, make sure you've got that dog dial. Now I'm waiting for the ghost to spawn. So 1 nail, quickly run away to avoid the lunge, and then 2 more shots and she's dead. If you try to shoot 3 times after the lunge, she normally despawns by the time you get a chance to shoot her 3 times. That's why it works nice to shoot her once and then dodge 2 more. Now when you come up here, get shotgun ready, because this ghost likes to spawn just in this darker bit below the roof. So 1 shotgun and then your nails and wait. Yeah, the problem is when you shoot her once, it can be a bit tricky to avoid her. So you might want to avoid her first, then shoot her 2 times, and when she reappears, shoot her 1 time before she gets a chance to attack. But once you kill that ghost, come along here, grab the painkillers on the end. Now go in the opposite direction. And we're going to grab the blue nails on this far left corner. Blue nails over there. I'm pretty much reciting all this from memory. Come down the steps in the middle. You're going to spin around and go behind you. Either side here will be a healing item. So you've got a bandage. And then on the other side, you find another bandage. And once you've got them, just go and grab 1 more dial. And then grab the hand cannon. Yeah, this coffin in front of the steps will be the bird dial. Once you've got the bird dial, come to the path, come down, enter the tomb on your right. So for this puzzle, it's the bird dial. Turn it 1 time so it faces southeast. Then it's going to be the turtle dial. Turn it upside down. Then it's a bat dial. Again, turn it upside down. Then last will be the dog, and this one wants to turn almost all the way except for the final turn, so it's kind of like 1 full turn. So this one wants to face northeast. So the bird is southeast, the turtle and the bats are upside down, and the dog wants to face northeast. Right, grab a hand cannon from inside it. There's a good doggy. Then once got a hand cannon, come back out here, turn right. Come to the end. You'll pass the 2 gravestones. Do not read them. Yes, because knowing your death and walking the path are 2 completely different things. But you want to come to this tomb on your left, grab the shotgun bullets, come to this gate at the end, use your club key to unlock it, and get your shotgun ready, guys, to kill a ghost. So as you come in, the ghost will spawn. So again, shotgun, going to come outside where it's light, and then use my nail 3 nails to kill her. So again, 1 shot, avoid it, 2 more. He or she is dead. Then come into the tomb, grab the shotgun bullets, grab the Constellation disc piece or dial. Once you got a Constellation disc piece, there'll be another ghost on your way back. So get shotgun ready. Again, 1 hit. Then equip your nailer as you run on a bit more. Then when she reappears, 1 shot, run out of the way, 2 more shots, and she's dead. You have to kill them like this, otherwise she's going to waste ammo. Like I say, I'm trying to keep some of these battles as easy as can be. I know it can be a bit awkward to avoid them, but even if you are taking damage sometimes, just heal up. It's not a big deal. Just trust me, having them crossbow ammo for the boss is just much better than using them here. So when you come back into the entrance and you come down here, a ghost will spawn. So get a shotgun ready. And once I hit the boss once, I'm going to come here where I've got more space to maneuver. I still managed to get hit, unfortunately. But yeah, 1 shotgun and 3 nails. And got her. Once she's dead, come over here to this puzzle. Going to examine it. Then once it's in the menu, you want to examine the Constellation disc. Then combine the disc piece with it. And so you've got 3 rings on this. You've got the inner ring, you've got the middle ring, and the outer ring. So you're going to turn the middle ring 7 times. I believe I've got this number right. So middle ring, sorry, I'm saying it wrong. The inner ring, turn it 7 times. The middle ring, 2 times. The outer ring, 5. And that's a bit too quick. Let me just leave the finished result up there for you. The finished solution. There you go. That's what you want to get set to as, guys. It's the same on all difficulties. So the inner ring, turn it 7. The middle ring, turn it 2. And the outer ring, turn it 5. Yeah, I always mix up the middle with the inner. So kind of the same in a way. But you can see there for my solution on screen. Coming in next to the mausoleum, grab the metal detector. Once you've got that, guys, head back outside. Then you want to come to Square Garden. Take out the metal detector. And we're going to detect the bronze dial. Yeah, just near the entrance to the Square Garden. Once got a bronze octagon, going to make our way back into the grounds. If you don't use the crossbow on this boss coming up, you're going to waste so much ammo. The main reason for using the crossbow, it's not really to avoid damage. It's not really a difficult boss to avoid damage. It just helps to save a lot of ammo. Because obviously the crossbow can damage multiple enemies at once. When you're back in here, in front of the 2 graves, use the metal detector. You'll find a first aid kit. Once got a first aid kit, come through this gate, guys, and use the metal detector near there to find the gold octagon. Once got a first aid kit and the gold octagon in this room, go back to the entrance, the way you came. Once you're back in the entrance, you want to turn to your right, go along the bridge, and then the 3rd and final octagon, it's just at the edge of the bridge. Yeah, just here. So it is the silver octagon. Once you've got that, the screen's going to go really dark. You're going to go back into the grounds. Yeah, all the zombies are going to start spawning now. So do not hang around. Yeah, make sure you crack on, guys, and be quick. Once you're back in the grounds, you want to come along here. Go in the middle of this part where the statue is. And use a metal detector to the left side of it to find some powder and shot. That's ammo for the hand cannon, remember. So powder and shot, grab them. I know it shows 3 balls, but I think it's only 2 in them. Is it 2 or 3? Can't recall. But once you've got the powder and shot ammo, come to the puzzle. You're going to place the gold octagon in the left slot. The middle slot place the silver, and the right slot place the bronze. So from left to right, gold, silver, bronze. And then press the red buttons. Yeah, don't click on the dial by mistake like I did. Like some of the puzzles, you have to click on the dial. So you kind of do it by mistake, just because you're used to it. But yeah, with this one, you have to press the red buttons. So you need to spell pedo. Sorry, I mean Pedro. So spell Pedro. That's it. That'll open the slot at the back. Go right behind it, press the button, and go down the secret elevator. Yeah, I feel like Indiana Jones right now. But you want to go in this door at the back. Going to light the first candle you come across. This one here. Then take out a crowbar and smash this crate beside it to find some shotgun bullets inside. Take out your lighter again. Luckily you've got plenty of fuel in it. Now carry on to the end. Light any candles you encounter along the way. Do not go through a door yet. That actually takes us back to the burial chamber, but we're not quite ready to go in there. First, we need to grab the marble sword. It's made from marbles. Come down here to the bottom room, where the coffin is. Grab the painkillers on the bench. Grab the red nails on the other bench. Light the 2 candles. And if these 4 enemies coming up, I'm going to use the automatic nailer, the blue one. So once lit the candles, got loot, take the marble sword. Come down here, there'll be a lockdown. I'm going to go near the middle. Equip my automatic nailer, ready, the blue one. And I'm just going to aim until I auto lock. Because it takes a moment for these enemies to actually kind of become an object, I guess, so you can shoot them. So since you lock on, start shooting, guys. You should have enough ammo with this automatic nailer. Remember to use the benches as well as cover, because the enemies like to get stuck on them. Yeah, they don't quite know how to step over a bench. They just keep running into them. Yeah, I think I end up with about 10 bullets left. But if you do run out with the automatic, you can always switch to the modified nailer if you need to. You shouldn't need much more ammo, but that should be enough for the automatic. So once you've done so and the lockdown has been lifted, go back up to Recent Fork and go through a nearby door to enter the burial chamber. Be quick before any more zombies spawn. That's it, try to eat your brains. So back in here, I'm going to go down the ladder, complete the puzzle, get ready for a boss fight. For this puzzle, we're going to go in a clockwise manner, starting with the statue on the right side of the ladder. This one here. So you want to turn it, the left button will of course turn it left, and the right button, believe it or not, will turn it right. So this one, the sword, once you face once you face the bottom, 6 o'clock. So that one, the sword, wants to face the bottom. This next statue, place a sword in its arm, in the slot, and then turn it left one time, so it's facing 11 o'clock. And the third statue, it wants to face 3 o'clock, his pointy sword. So that's it. The ladder to the right statue wants to face 6 o'clock. The second statue, you need to give him his arm back. He needs to face 11 o'clock. And the third statue needs to face 3 o'clock. And of course the fourth statue is already facing in the right direction. So you can just leave him be. Once the elevator does come up, you're going to ride it back down. If you need to, you can enter the safe room nearby. Because there is a door here, or sorry, a ladder, takes you straight back to the cemetery office. But I shouldn't need to, so I'm just going to go straight down, head forward, trigger cutscene, and then get ready for a boss fight. There's actually a first aid kit in this boss area as well, which I've seen found. It's not in the text guide, so I only found it when I was kind of recording this. So to begin with, there's going to be 2 normal zombies. Remember this boss, you have to kill the normal enemies to make the big boss fall down on his back. Yeah, so over here you can examine the coffin and you'll find a first aid kit inside. Once you've got a first aid kit, come over here, you'll trigger a cutscene and the boss will stand up. It'll trigger 2 zombies. So we're going to use the modified nailer on these 2. So use the modified nailer first. It's going to take about 8 shots each. Make sure you're actually hitting the zombies, not the boss. The boss is invincible. Just keep evading them if they get too close. That's it, and then just keep shooting once it's safe to do so. Once they're dead, the boss will fall down. Now I'm going to grab a shotgun ammo in the corner and then take my crowbar and just keep hitting him in the nuts. They're in there somewhere. If you're lucky, you might hit them and get a critical hit. Okay, see that shotgun ammo flashing in the corner? We do need to get that. I've not forgotten, or maybe I did, but I do remember I did get it eventually. But the first time he falls down, it'll take about 15 hits with a crowbar to knock him into stage 2. There you go. So now I'm going to grab the shotgun ammo. So in stage 2, it's going to trigger 4 zombies now. In this way, we're going to kill all 4 with a single crossbow bolt. So look how much ammo it saves. If you use a nail on each one of these, it'd be like, what, 4 times 8, which is 45. No, really, come on, it's 32. No, I mean 33. But you can just imagine how much ammo you'd use. But look at that, just one bolt kills 4 enemies at once. Massive ammo save that is. So once you kill them 4 with a crossbow bolt, gonna knock the enemy down again. Now he's gonna take about 12 crossbow hits to make him recover and enter stage 3. For stage 3, he's gonna trigger 1 ghost. I guess for this ghost you could use shotgun, but I use crossbow on him. So he's gonna trigger 1 ghost. So get crossbow ready, just shoot the ghost as soon as it spawns and kill it instantly. Reload it, ready. Then again, back to your crossbow guys and knock him down. Now it's going to take 8 hits. And yeah, it's a bit of a bug. The enemies you've already killed, when you change camera, it kind of makes them die again. Don't quite know what's going on. Yeah, so 8 crossbow hits. Now once he gets back up for his 4th and final phase, get your crossbow ready. Then when the 2 ghosts spawn, shoot them. If you're lucky, you'll kill them both with 1 crossbow like I did. If not, you just have to use 1 crossbow on each. I have no idea why the boss is kind of standing still. And all the enemies are re-dying. So I managed to use 1 crossbow on 2 ghosts. But if you have to use 2, that's fine. I have planned for that. So the 2 ghosts would spawn in this 4th phase. It's 2 ghosts and 2 zombies, by the way. 2 ghosts and 2 zombies. I normally use a crossbow on each of the ghosts. And then with the 2 zombies, I use my nail. And that's it. Once it's all knocked down, hit the boss about 5 more times. Kneecap, right kneecap, left toe, right toe, and then his left testicle. Should finish him off. There you go. Made him stand back up then, so I hit him right on the tip. Definitely felt that one. So after the boss, yes, all the enemies are going to die again. Going to come in the mirror to go back to the mass grave. Come forward a bit, then turn to your right and grab the blue nails on that ledge. Once you've got the blue nails, go through the far passage, and now we're going to grab a flashlight. It's been put down here as treasure. Yeah, this flashlight was placed there hundreds of years ago by the great descendants of St. David III. But once you've got a flashlight, you want to open it. Then once you open it, you want to take the batteries out of the back of a cassette player, put the batteries inside the flashlight, and then you can either toggle it on and off via the inventory screen or just press R3 on your controller guys to turn the light on and off. So now we can use our weapons while having our light on full beam. So yes, remember R3 will turn it on and off. No need to go into the inventory screen, which was a nice touch. So I'm going to smash some crates next, climb up the ladder. Going to continue forward. I'm going to ignore the sketchbook. I mean, get it if you want to. So you can normally go right here and climb up the ladder and go up into the mausoleum and then go back through the entrance that way. But I'm going to go back up the elevator. Like I say, I want to make a save in the cemetery office because we're about to get a final weapon, which is the sledgehammer. And it's just in case when they fix it, having all the weapons already does not pop the trophy. Because now with this, all we'd have to do is load the save up, then go and quickly grab a sledgehammer and pop the trophy. But like I say, it's not been fixed yet. This is just in preparation for when they do fix it. Because this will work no matter what. I mean, I doubt they're going to make it so you'd have to delete your whole save. I mean, that'd be really cruel. I think it'll be retroactive, but if it isn't and you need to get all weapons again, then this should work for that. So up in cemetery office, guys, make a save. You might want to save your game twice, just in case you overwrite one by mistake. I only saved it once, but I think when we get onto the next part, I'm going to save my game again, just so I've got 2 save slots. So yeah, save your game, and like I say, you might want to save it a second time, just so that you do not overwrite. If you overwrite one by mistake, you've still got the other one to fall back on. So that's it, save game. That's another part done. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next part tomorrow. Hey, welcome back to my Tormented difficulty playthrough on Tormented Souls 2. We just beat the cemetery boss not too long ago, so it's going to head outside and into the sewer area. I'm going to grab a sledgehammer weapon, and as of today, I believe they have released the patch for the Steam version. It's currently in beta form. They just want to make sure everything's working correctly before they release it properly. But once it does go live properly, I believe they're going to start pushing it out for consoles. So hopefully in a week or so, the patch should be live. And from what I've been reading, it pops everything fine. So the all weapons trophy pops fine. You need 9 weapons in total. The trophy pops fine for unlocking all the master key locks, which is great. I believe the weapon trophy pops retroactively, just from having all the weapons in your inventory. But I think with the master key, I think you actually have to unlock the final lock. It doesn't pop just from having already unlocked them. So for the master key trophy, yes, we do need to make sure we keep one safe just before the final lock. But we're going to be doing that anyway. We're going to make a safe in the train just before we go to the church and unlock that last gate which leads up to the church. But anyway, that'll come a bit later. Right now, guys, we're here. So I've just gone through a sewer. I'd fitted all the crabs along the way by just whacking them with a crowbar. Remember, one attack will stun them. So once you get going, they should not be able to attack. And once you reach them first bunch of crates, you break them and squeeze through the gap. Come through a cave and eventually you'll meet Joseph. After the cutscene with Josephine, we're going to grab a sledgehammer, which should be the final weapon. And once you've got a sledgehammer, you're going to go down the path on the left, grab the shotgun ammo on the right, and then squeeze through the far gap. So what will hopefully work when the patch does go live on the console is we can just load up the master key safe, and that hopefully pop the weapon trophy. Then we just push on a bit more and do the final lock, and that should be a platinum. That's how I'm hoping it's going to work. But of course we have got this saved to fall back on just before getting the sledgehammer. Once come through here, use the sledgehammer to break this wall. There might be a few crabs outside, so be ready to slam them. One sledgehammer hit will kill him, but just of course due to long animation, you do have to have the big window to attack him. So normally by the time you get a chance to land your hammer, they might jump up and grab you. But I killed one with my sledgehammer, killed the other one when I lobbed him off from jumping on me. Out the far exit into the back streets. We're going to go right all the way to the end, go through that gate, and there'll be 3 crates. 2 crates will have some ammo inside them. This video was a bit shorter, but it's either do it this way or make the last 2 videos like probably 45 minutes long each or something like that. Maybe 40 minutes long each. But it's just easier for me to break them into 3 parts. So break that crate, get the nails, and break this crate to get the shotgun bullets. Once done so, come over here. Come down the steps, and we're going to go back into the mall area. We are going to get partially through the school in this video. We're going to get through the playground, and then get through the East Corridor A, and then get to that safe room. That's where we make a safe. It's quite a long time between the end of this video and the next safe, which is why I kind of cut it short where we do on this one. So you come into the video rental store, smash the 2 crates in front of you, grab the powder and shot ammo, come back into the main corridor, quickly go through this double gate on the left before that fisherman enemy gets a chance to attack you, and you go up steps in front, guys, and leave the mall area. No need to come back in here, that's why I just ran past that enemy. Once outside, you're going to turn right, go to the end, the corner of the road, smash a crate to get the shotgun ammo inside it. Then we're going to go into the butcher shop. In the butcher shop, which we're going to go through, go down the bottom. You can kill the pig with 1 shotgun bullet, then smash the wall with the sledgehammer and climb down the ladder. So yes, guys, into the butcher and down the ladder at the back. When it comes to these enemies in the school, so you've got mannequins coming up, going to have a lot of pig enemies. The pig enemies will die in 1 shotgun bullet. So will the babies. Yeah, 1 shotgun bullet will kill the babies and the pigs in one go. With the mannequins, it will take either 2 shotgun bullets, or 1 shotgun and 2 sledgehammer, or 5 sledgehammer. So yeah, the pigs and the babies are pretty much always used a shotgun, just because it gets rid of them nice and quick. But the mannequins, I kind of switch between 2 shotgun and 1 shotgun and 2 sledgehammer. I switch between them. If there's 1 mannequin, I take my time trying to conserve ammo. But if there's 2 mannequins, I like to get rid of them both quickly with 2 shotgun each. But try not to use your shotgun too much than what I do, otherwise you're going to run out of ammo eventually. So once you get into the sewer, you're going to equip the crossbow, because there's a ghost enemy here I like to kill. And the reason I can't see it, because I've changed the volume on my TV at the same time, and I had like a little menu, but I've got it now. So yeah, crossbow, shoot the ghost. Once the ghost is dead, grab the blue nails, then carry on along the path. The crossbow looks like a drone. Yeah, carrying along here. You get shotgun ammo. Yeah, the next fork, go left. Grab that shotgun ammo beside the radio. Then go to next fork and quickly go right into this room before the next ghost gets a chance to attack you. Into sewer maintenance. The other path just takes you to file, which we already have. So sewer maintenance, yes, there will be a cutscene. After the cutscene, we're going to go forward up steps, because at the end it's going to be some red nails. Once you've got these, go back along the walkway, turn left at the bottom, grab the bandage, and then go in the far door. This far door just here. There'll be some ghosts in this area as well, but you should be able to avoid this without hopefully taking any damage. I did get some really bad luck and I did get damaged, but I just healed up afterwards. Yeah, do not waste any ammo on these. If you get attacked, it's only going to be one time, so you may as well just heal past it and save the ammo. At the fork, go straight on, go left around the next corner, grab the gasoline from a locker. Remember, do not use your chainsaw ammo, we want to save it for the final boss. Yeah, ghosts will normally appear here somewhere, but unfortunately for me, he appeared right in front of me on top of the steps, and I couldn't really get down quick enough to go sideways. So yeah, she did manage to bite me. Just going to carry on upwards afterwards, grab the red nails from the trolley on the left, and then climb up the ladder to get to the school district. Once up here, smash a crate on your right to find some shotgun ammo, then go to the front of this bus and you'll find some gasoline on the red barrel in front. That gasoline just there. Carry on to the end, get a bandage from the stall just past the walkway. Go along the walkway next. By the way, when we come back along here after the school, there's going to be an enemy right in the middle of that walkway, and you need to save a crossbow bolt to kill it instantly. Yes, very, very important. Now we're going to come up here next into this kind of like garden, get a metal detector out, and get the first aid kit. Once you've got a first aid kit, carry on a bit more. Take the shotgun ammo from the red table on the right. Go into the old building. The crate nearest the entrance will have some red nails inside it. Yeah, the crate nearest the entrance, that's how I always remember. And then come to the far room, guys, into the bathroom. And grab a bandage. That's it, after having a quick toilet break. Go back out afterwards. Go left towards the school entrance. We'll go right before it and take the ammo from the back of the car. And that's all we need to do outside. Head into the school next. This blue car on the right. So open up the boot and some shotgun bullets. Once we do get into school, if you want to save your game, you can go left and go into room straight ahead. It leads to like a save room. If you want to save your game right now, I'm going to be saving my game nearer the end of the video, of course. So I'm going to go right first, which will take us to the library. Once in the library, go forward slightly and go in between the shelves on your right. You'll find some painkillers. Once you've got the painkillers, go down the steps, smash a green jar immediately on your left, and then go through a door opposite. Once in the east corridor, come to a sink in front of you and smash a crate to the left of it. In that crate you'll find some red nails. Go up your steps next and then go right into kindergarten. Once in here, you want to grab the recording tape on the fire cabinets, grab a xylophone on the left table, and then go around the back here, guys, to find a first aid kit in the little restroom area. Once you've got a first aid kit, get your shotgun ready, because 2 babies will normally spawn as you go back nearer the entrance. If you can get them together, you can kill them both in one shot. If not, just use one on each of them, guys. And then once they're dead, you want to exit the classroom. Sorry, the kindergarten. Once back in this east corridor B, go into the northern door opposite to get into the west corridor 1F. Take your first right and then go to the next door on your right. to get into classroom 103. Come over to the alien teacher and take the apple seeds. Once got them, you can exit the room. Then you want to turn left, followed by right, and go out into the schoolyard. Outside here, all we want to get is the piece of cutlery, the metal spoon, and also grab the shotgun ammo. The metal spoon. That crate there will contain the shotgun ammo. Then go back into the previous corridor. Now we've got the xylophone and the metal spoon, we can go back into the east corridor B and complete that little puzzle. So turn left and then go into door straight ahead, guys. Back in here. Now solution for this is go to the side of the statue where the horn is, examine the xylophone, and you want to use the metal spoon. Remember, there is no spoon, not really. So use the metal spoon in this order: purple, yellow, green, blue, red, blue, and then blue, and then yellow, red. So I'll say one more time, guys: purple, yellow, green, blue, red, blue, and yellow, red. Once done so, grab a fuse which appears in the hidden compartment, come back in this corridor, then go into the generator room on your left. In here, grab the gasoline on the trolley in the corner, come over to the fuse panel and lob the fuse into the elevator slot. This next job is to go into the elevator. So once the fuse is in the elevator, go back into corridor, go right, back into the east corridor B, and then enter the elevator immediately on your right. I'm going to ride it up to the second floor. Yep, so floor number 2, menswear. Going to go straight up there. Once up here, smash the green jar on your left to find a bandage, and then come into the science lab. Right, so first mannequin enemy is going to be in here. Going to grab the painkiller on our left to begin with. Get your shotgun ready. Now when you go past the mannequin, it's going to come alive. So be ready. Since it comes alive, 1 shotgun bullet to knock him down, and then it's going to be 2 sledgehammer. Now I did time this wrong. If you remember from my other playthroughs, when using the sledgehammer, it's got a very long wind up. So in order to keep enemies stun locked, you have to plan it or time it to hit them as they stand back up, so it knocks them back down again. If you hit them during their recovery animation, it will damage them, but it will not knock them down. And once he's dead, guys, grab the acid test tubes and then take the fire exit. Yeah, acid test tubes on the end of that workbench. Like I say, shotgun to knock him down, then plan to attack him with sledgehammer as he stands back up to knock him back down again. Then the second hit will kill him. My timing is when his body goes upright again. So his legs will come up first, and then his body will flick up at his knees. It'll flick back upright. As it flicks back upright, that's when I press a button to attack again. Then normally it's recovered as my hit lands, knocks him back down, and then when the final hit is going to kill him, it doesn't matter the timing, so of course he's going to be dead. And that's how you do it. So in this room, guys, you're going to grab the bandage on your right when you first come in, come up to the blackboard, grab a shotgun from the fire table, and then grab a computer key. Once you take a computer key, it's going to trigger 4 babies. Now, if you can plan it well, you can kill most of these in 1 hit. I mean, I can normally only get 2 in 1 hit, but I was quite lucky here, managed to kill 3. I don't know how. That's the first time I've killed 3 at once. Now, I didn't even think that would happen because they were not all in the line. But the babies are really weak to shotgun. The babies and the pigs, yeah. They do not like shotgun bullets at all. But once you've got a shotgun ammo, you've got a bandage, of course, you've got a computer lab key. Come back outside and go into the middle door next. Into the upper part of the schoolyard. You're going to unlock this shortcut gate. Come back to the elevator and you're going to ride it down to the basement. And the basement is a button labelled a B. B for basement. If you couldn't work it out. Yeah, some of these puzzles are really, really hard. So once you're at the basement, you want to turn left. Come down the little slope. Take next left. Come to a door, unlock it with the computer lab key. Just lob it in there and give it a turn. Once inside here, I'm going to grab the recording tape from the shelf up ahead on your right. And then carry on to the next fork, go left, and take the painkillers from that small suspended shelf, like a little key box or letterbox on the left. Then take the far path and go into the janitor's room. In the janitor's room, you want to turn left, go through this gate, go through this passage. Now, eventually, 2 mannequins are going to spawn up here. Now, with these mannequins, I like to get rid of them quick. So the first one, I'm going to run straight up to him and shoot him twice with a shotgun to kill him straight away. Then the second one, because he's the only one remaining, it can take a bit more time and just go 1 shotgun and 2 sledgehammer. But if you line them up like this, hopefully you're going to damage 2 at once. And I actually did. You'll find out why in a minute, because this shotgun is going to kill him. So if you knock the first one down, then go behind him, guys, and they kind of line up, so you're going to hopefully hit the other one. Can damage 2 in 1 shot. But once they're both dead, come this far apart near the ladder, grab a gasoline, and then interact with the ladder, guys, to unlock the door. Do not go up the ladder, just interact with it once to unlock the door. If you do go up it by mistake, just come back down. But once that's unlocked, you can come back through here, because we're going to come down that hatch later, so just unlocking it now. Ready? In preparation for that. Come to the opposite side of the janitor's room, grab the nails near the TV, guys, and then go through the fire door. In the basement, there's going to be 2 babies. Once you trigger the babies, go back around the corner, just wait for them both to get together, guys, huddle up, and kill them both with 1 shot. Once they're both dead, come to the end here to find some blue nails. Once you've got blue nails, come back around here, go down this far passage, and go through the far door. We have now entered the East Corridor Alpha. Before you go up the steps, first go down the side of him and grab the blue nails. Go up the steps next. I'm going to use the crowbar to take off the wooden panel blocking the door to the outside. 2 panels there. And we're going to playground. In the playground, there's going to be 3 pigs playing. We're going to ruin their enjoyment and kill them all with a shotgun bullet each. You can use the sledgehammer, but it takes a lot longer. I think sledgehammer takes about 3 hits on these guys. And again, you have to time it right so you hit them as they stand back up. So 1 shotgun each. Bang, bang, and a 3rd bang. And that's them all dead. Then you want to take out metal detector. I'm going to use it around all the poop, all the pig poop. That's it. And once it pops up, put your hands into the poop, guys, and get the powder and shot. Once you've got that ammo, I'm going to come back to the end and grab some nails on the swing. Some red nails. There you go. Then one's there. Then once you've got them, come in this door to unlock it. It will take you to kindergarten. We're now going to go back to the generator room and move the fuse around. Yeah, despite there being no power, the what do you call them? The fans on the ceiling are still working, so I'm not quite sure what happened. Maybe the lights work off a different circuit, I guess, which they normally do. Some sort of continuity area within the Tormented Souls universe. So into generator room, like I say, take the fuse out of the elevator and place it into slot 1A. Or 1F. Once done, we're going to go back through kindergarten, back out to the playground, and then back into East Corridor Alpha. I'm just hoping when this patch does go live properly, it doesn't mess up none of the collectibles. I mean, it's nice if everything's going to be pretty much fixed, but I'm worried about some of the collectibles and our 100% playthrough getting juggled around. So I think some collectibles were duplicated. Some of them, there's too many. I think there's a Joseph 5. There's 2 Joseph 3s. I think one of the Isabella diaries was duplicated as well. So I'm hoping my 100% walkthrough still kind of works. But once back in East Corridor, go left, and there'll be 3 crates near lockers. Smash a crate in the middle. to find a shotgun bullets. Then after the cutscene, go right and enter the little boy's restroom. In here, turn right and go into the first cubicle, grab a gasoline and then go back out. If you go to the far corner in here, you're going to trigger some crabs. So just go to that first cubicle, guys, grab a gasoline and then leave. Then once back in this corridor, go to the end. There's going to be a tripwire, so to be careful. There it is. So to trigger that, we'll wait for it to come down and then go through the far door. The electronic lock door. Once in the west corridor, we're going to go left and then left again into this classroom, which is going to have the VHS tape. Follow the path between the tables, and in this far right locker will be a bandage. And then head over to the TV at the front, guys, and take the VHS tape. Once got a playground tape, go back out into the west corridor. There will be one mannequin enemy in the west corridor, but it's only one, so you can just knock him out with one shotgun and 2 sledgehammer, or 5 sledgehammer if you want to conserve ammo and you don't mind the extra time it takes. There is a trap. There is a trap here, and if he's at the far end, you can use a trap to kill him. But unluckily for me, he was this side of the trap, so I couldn't use it. So 1 shotgun and then 2 sledgehammer. Like I say, wait for him to get back up before you use it again. There you go. So as this body flicks upright, that's when I normally swing it again. And because I know the next hit is going to kill him, I can just do it straight away. I don't need to wait for specific timing to keep him stun locked. But when you do go around the corner, the second crate will have some blue nails inside it, so make sure you smash that second crate. And this is tripwire, so if he's past the tripwire, you can use that to kill him. But as you saw for me, he will not always spawn behind it, sometimes he's in front of it, closer to you. So come this far right small door, into classroom 101. Yes, I forgot about that trap. I kind of knew it was there, but I just forgot about it when I was running this, so apologies for that. But yeah, there's a trap in the middle of this room, so trigger that tripwire, wait, and then go past afterwards. Take the bandage from the far right lockers, then go back into corridor, guys, turn left, and then go in the next door on your left. Past the sinks. Once in here, storage room 102. We're going to use the recording tape, the tape player, and save our game. So 2 videos left, and we should have platinum. Well, not quite, I mean, we've got glitch trophies, but all it's going to be is reloading the game quickly and popping them really quick. But that'll be all the main playthroughs done: assisted, standard, and tormented. So I'm going to make a save. Remember, there's a bit of a bug when you're overwriting. The slot will move in the background, so be careful you do not overwrite a important save. And that'll be it until the next part tomorrow, guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. Hey, welcome back to part 15 of my Tormented Souls 2 complete platinum walkthrough. This is Tormented difficulty, so you might be watching this as only the Tormented playthrough, or you might be watching as part of platinum. Either way, guys, yes, we're here in the school. I just grabbed a recording tape, come through the next door, and this locker on your right, there'll be a little puzzle, the Helena cabinet. The code for this, from left to right, you want the book, the ruler, the compass, and the sharpener. So again, from left to right, repeat one more time: book, ruler, compass, and the sharpener. Once you open it up, take the fuse from inside it. Once got that, go left and grab the bandage on the cabinet. Now try to aggro the babies. Once babies come to you, run around the other side and you should be able to get out without having to fight them. But it messed up a bit for me because I'm trying to lock onto that pot, but I kept locking onto the babies because in this pot is some nails. Just want to grab them nails first. So I took a bit of damage, but yes, got the nails from the green jar, guys, and then left the room via this exit. Once you're back in the west corridor, 1F, continue forward slightly and go through a double door on your right to get back into the schoolyard. There's going to be 2 mannequins out here. They're quite easy to avoid, so I never fight these. They're playing 1v1, I think. So we'll leave them to it, guys, and we'll come through the far exit. Once you're in the west corridor 1F again, we're going to go left and then right into the generator room. We're going to take out the fuse And we're going to place both fuses now into the second floor and the elevator. Once placed them there, we're going to go back outside, turn right, come back into the east corridor. There'll be 2 mannequin enemies here now. We're going to take them out. If they're both together, you want to use 2 shotgun shells to kill each one. But they're both kind of split up like this. You can kill one of them with 2 shotgun, just to make sure he's dead before the other one comes close to you, just in case he has aggroed. And then the second one, if you can manage to kill him separately, hit him with 1 shotgun bullet and then 2 sledgehammer hits. When you hit him with a sledgehammer, just make sure after the shotgun, wait for him to stand back up, then swing it. That way you'll knock him back down on his ass, then 1 more hit, and that will smash him to bits and defeat him. Once they're both dead, come into the art and music room. There'll be 3 babies. You need to take them both out. I was trying to hoard them up to try and kill 1 or 2 with 1 shot, but didn't quite work out. So kill the 3 babies, 1 shotgun bullet each will kill them. Grab the blue nails on the window ledge, then come to the cassette player in the middle. Press eject. Once you've ejected it, grab the playground tape, lob it inside, close it, press play, go up on the stage and enter the projector screen to get into the playground. The baby's doing that glitchy animation where they keep dying over and over again when I change the camera angle. But once you're in the playground in the past, come over to plant pot. You're going to plant your seeds. Once you've planted them, I'm going to pull the trolley underneath his tab. I don't think this needs doing, but it might fix it in a patch, so just always place it underneath. Yeah, make sure the tap is dripping into it. I know it's a very, very tiny drop of water, but over many, many years, that's going to blossom into a great, big, juicy apple plant. So once you've done so, come back outside, then exit the art and music room to get back to the east corridor B. We're going to go right into kindergarten. Once near, you're going to go out the far left door to get back into the playground. Now that plant pot will be grown, fully grown, we're going to take an apple, then go and give it to the alien teacher. There should be 1 apple left on the... Well, there's a few apples, but we only need 1. We go back through kindergarten, back into East Corridor B, back into the West Corridor, then we go into classroom 103. Yeah, I don't think the school has any classrooms inside it, only classrooms. So straight through here. And once in the West Corridor, go right and enter the first door on your right. If you forgot, this is classroom 103, this is where it's located. Talk to the alien on the left, place the apple in her hand. I think it's a her. And I'm going to take the figurine from the drawer. This will be the snake figurine. Once you've got that one, you're going to go back to the elevator and ride it up to the 2nd floor. The beast fight coming up, by the way, try not to use any more ammo than what I do, because if you do, you're not going to have enough for the boss. Yeah, so back to the elevator, guys, and use it up to 2nd floor. Like I say, with the hand cannon ammo, try not to use any more than what I do. If you mess up any fights, any strategies, then just go to another weapon. You can spare a little bit of shotgun ammo. You can spare a little bit of nails ammo as well. Remember, you've always got a sledgehammer. But once on 2nd floor, turn to your left, go right around the next corner, enter the next door on your right, and in this room, you're going to come to the left cabinet. If you turn right, it'll be the cabinet on the left. And there is a mannequin, but if you're quick, you can get back out without fighting him. Just grab the bandage and get out quickly. So once back outside, turn right. One of the lockers on your right coming up will have an item inside it, this middle locker here, painkillers. Got some shotgun ammo on the bench. Smash the green jar just past the bench to find some nails, and then go through electronic gate at the end. Turn to your right. There'll be 1 enemy down here, and this tripwire. See that tripwire? I'm going to wait and use it to kill that enemy. There you go, nice. If it didn't kill him, just use 1 shotgun ammo and then 2 sledgehammer hits. Once he's dead, go the opposite direction. Grab the nails on the bench to your left. open the locker on your right, get some blue nails, and if you're quick enough, you can use that tripwire to kill that enemy. You might want to use the tripwire first before you grab the ammo. If I did that, I would have probably been able to kill him quick enough with the trap, but because I took a bit of time to get the ammo, it gave him a bit of time to get closer to me, and of course, he managed to avoid it. Yeah, just make sure you do remember that trap, which I just triggered. I'm going to knock him out with 1 shotgun bullet and 2 sledgehammer. If you want to save shotgun ammo, you can use 5 sledgehammer. It's up to you, but of course, it just takes longer. I do complete this in 2 hours 50. It's my final time, by the way, because I've finally recorded this all. Yes, 2 hours 50 is my final time, so you have 2 hours, 10 minutes to spare if you're going for the speedrun trophy. But once you come in this room, open the locker just on your left, find some painkillers, and then go in the door at the back of the classroom. Once you come in here, open the locker on your right, find the insecticide. Once you've got that, go into the middle of the room. Watch out for the tripwire. That trap will fall down, and then go in the fire door to unlock it. You'll get back into the schoolyard, the upper part of the balcony. Once back here, we're now going to head into the other side. We're going to head all the way to the far end, into the restroom. There'll be 3 crab enemies in here, so you might take a bit of damage. Just make sure, if the crabs do manage to damage you, before you attack, always check your health. Because they can do quite a lot of damage quite quickly, these guys. Because there'll be 3 of them, or more than 1 at least. So you can have like 1 attack you, then shortly after another one can attack you. But once they're both, once all 3 of them trigger, yes, 3 not 2. Like I say, kill them all. If any do grab you, then you should instant kill him when you get them off you. But like I say, keep an eye on your health. If you're using a PS5 controller, you can kind of tell when you've gone into caution, because the lights on the controller will change, which is pretty cool. Yeah, of course, when you're in caution, lights will go from green to orange, and then red when you're in danger. But always make sure you are in green, of course. Once all them crabs are dead, come to the mirror. To light this mirror, remember I count these candles in numerical order, and I start at bottom left, and I go around clockwise. There's a bandage on that bench, by the way. So you want to light candle 1, candle 2, and candle 4, which is at the top. So 1, 2, and 4. Go through the mirror to get to the other side. Once you're on the other side, we're going to go to the other side of the toilet. Because in that sink, sometimes some nails will spawn. They don't always spawn. I'm not quite sure. It's some kind of bug, or maybe you are supposed to do some other action to make them spawn. But it's only some nails. Like I say, sometimes they spawn, but most time they don't. So once you leave the restroom and you're into the schoolyard, the other side, you're going to get a hand cannon ready. There's going to be 2 beasts in this area. If you're unlucky, you might trigger them both at once. But you want to kill these with 1 hand cannon bullet and about 3 modified nail shots. Do not waste any more hand cannons. So 1 hand cannon and about 3 modified nails. Just shoot them with 1 hand cannon to knock them down, and then finish them off with a modified nailer, guys. That's it. Come this door next. Run past the mannequin. No need to waste ammo on him. Come straight up to this puzzle, this safe. Now, you want to complete this by putting in the appropriate solution I'm about to give. So from left to right, you want the grenade symbol, then the flame symbol, then the middle one is the mail. Just do not touch that. Mail, of course, is a circle with a northeast arrow. So grenade, flame, mail, sun, and the happy mask. And make sure you open it afterwards. I believe this is a glitch. You shouldn't have to open it, but I think that's going to be patched in the next update. So I have seen it mentioned. But yes, put in the right code, guys, and then make sure you open it by interacting with the handle. Very important. So again, from left to right, grenade, flame, mail, sun, and happy mask. And then leave before the mannequin attacks you. Now, turn right, come along here. The other beast might be triggered. If he does, remember 1 hand cannon shot and about 3 modified nails to kill him. Do not use any more hand cannon. I do keep emphasizing that, but it's quite important because we need 6 hand cannon for the boss coming up. So you want to come down these steps after going through that double door to reach the stairwell to the lower floor. Once you come in here, there's going to be 2 beasts. Now, I messed this up because I thought I was going to shoot the second one, but I still locked on to the first. Because there's 2 here, you've got to be careful you do not shoot the same one with 2 hand cannon and completely miss the other one. I mean, that's what I did here. Like I say, do not waste any more hand cannon. So the idea is, I mean, you might want to just kill the first one first by just shooting the first one with hand cannon, modified nail, and then switch to the second one. Because if you do it that way, hopefully you're not going to mess it up like I did. And shoot the first one with 2 hand cannons, meaning you've got to attack the second one with just normal weaponry. Like I had to do so. But just like I say, if you do have to do this, just make sure you watch your health. Do not let it go into caution for too long, always heal back up. And if you do have to deal with the second one from scratch with no hand cannon damage, then shotgun works well. You can spare 1 or 2 crossbow ammo, by the way, and of course you've got your normal nails. But once they're both dead, come down here, grab the nails, and beside the chained up door, then come your steps on your left, enter the fire door to get into the director's office on the other side. In here, you're going to grab the insecticide spray bottle and some nails. Yeah, that's all we need. Once got them, going to make our way up to the upper floor. We're going to get 1 more figurine, the toad figurine, and some blue nails, and then go back into the real side. There was some powder and shot ammo I actually missed because I wasn't aware of it, but somebody was kind enough to let me know in the comments. Do you know back at you know the processing plant? You know them stairs leading up to the processing plant? You know you got 3 staircases going up, and it takes you that kind of like little market area outside the processing plant. Well, apparently on that ground there's some powder and shot ammo. You know, I actually think I remember getting that before at one point. Maybe I forgot. But yeah, we could have got that. I mean, it's too late now. But just let you know for future reference. So once in this room, grab the blue nails and grab the toad figurine from the gurney in the middle. Once it's got a toad figurine and of course the blue ammo, come back outside to turn right, go back into restroom and then back to the real side. We're almost done the school. We're going to be finishing this video in the church, and we're also going to be making a save game in the train, so that when the patch goes to life, we can just reload that save in the train and then go and unlock the final gate and hopefully pop the Master the Key trophy. So in the restroom, we're going to come to the toilet, going to combine the canister, the insecticide sprayer, then spray the flies to kill them. Make sure you do that on the other side before you go through the mirror. Then once you've done so, go through the mirror, guys, go to the same toilet but on the real side, and then grab the figurine. That's it, grab the poop figurine from inside there. Then once you've got that, go back into the corridor. Then you want to go in the far room in the corner, use a crowbar to take off wooden planks, go inside. Then you can grab the other figurine from the safe. When it comes to glitch trophies, by the way, what I'm going to advise, I'm going to do this at the end of the final video as well, is when they go live, and I know exactly how to fix the trophies and make them pop, I'm going to make an edit to the comments. There'll be a pinned comment and it'll tell you exactly how to pop the glitch trophies. So although once this guide is complete, you're not going to see platinum pop, by the way, unfortunately, just because of the glitches. And by the way, when you come in here, grab the nails on the right in that little shelf, then come to the cage and grab the hawk figurine from inside it. Once you've got a hawk figurine and the nails, go back outside. Then you're going to go past the elevator and enter the science lab. Now that we've got all 4 figurines. Yeah, so just come back to that point, guys, about the glitch trophies. Yeah, I'll make a pinned comment on the final video just to let you know exactly how to pop them when the patch goes live. But I'm already getting you ready for that by making saves in specific places, and I'll just tell you what to do with them saves you've made in order to pop the trophies really quick. So don't worry, it'll all be there. Like I say, check the pinned comment and we'll just let you know on the final video how to pop the glitch trophies. But I mean, if you're already watching this guide after all the patches have gone live, then you're probably going to pop the trophies naturally anyway, so it won't have any concern. But it's mainly for those players which are following this before the patches have gone live, and you've got the same glitches I have. So once you kill them 2 mannequins, what I tried to do there, as you saw, was quite effective, is I lined them both up to kill them both with my shotgun. But if you can't do that, just try to kill the first one with 2 shotgun, then the second one can kill him with 1 shotgun and 2 sledgehammer. And for this puzzle, so I can see the hawk on the top left, snake on the top right, toad on the bottom left, and the fly on the bottom right. Once you've got the combination key from the drawer, go back out the door you came in, use the elevator, and ride it down to 1F. Got a boss coming up, Pighead, or Pigface, what's his name? It's one of them 2. I know it starts with pig, so yes, down to 1F. Yes, Emma Wildberger is about to encounter Pigface. Once down on 1F, going to go around the right corner, head into a library. There's going to be 2 little babies in here. We're going to shoot the babies in the face with a shotgun. That's it, that's 1 baby dead in the creche. And then there'll be 1 other baby near the far exit. Once they're both dead, go out this door into the lobby area. Once in lobby, go straight over. We're going to make a save area now. I'm trying to save game when we do pass by save points. Most of the time. That way, if you do come across any bad glitches or crashes, you're not going to lose too much progress. So coming here into the break room. Going to grab the recording tape from the far locker. Come to the typewriter. Sorry, not typewriter. Tape recorder. I guess this is their way to use something which kind of like unique. I mean, Resident Evil's got typewriter. Here they've got a tape recorder. What's a Silent Hill F? And sorry, Silent Hill. Oh, they used the well, Silent Hill 2 used like a little picture on the wall, didn't they? But yeah, once you save your game, come back outside into the lobby, then enter the door immediately on your right. This is the director's office. Going to grab the shotgun ammo on the right. Then we're going to unlock the far door. The code for this, yeah, do not forget that shotgun ammo. So the code at the top, you want the female, from top to bottom, female, cross, and moon. Female, of course, is a circle with like a plus below it. Remember, male is a circle with a northeast arrow on it. So again, female, cross, moon. Once it's in the right order, place it inside the lock to unlock it. Come inside to the archives. Before you go down the steps, you want to turn to your right. There's going to be a trap here. So trigger the trap just there. That's it. Run past and grab the painkillers at the end. Right, and let's go and face the boss. So this boss is quite an easy one, as long as you've got the right ammo for it. So to knock him down, on standard and assisted, 2 hand cannon ammo will knock him down, but on Tormented takes a little bit more. And when you get to this T-junction, by the way, go left. Watch out for that tripwire. Flick it and then wait for the trap to come down. And then go through the far door. So as I say, it's going to be 2 hand cannon and a few modified nails to knock him down, guys. Do not use any other ammo than that. So 2 hand cannon and a few nails. It might take you more than 3 nails if you're kind of inaccurate, or it glitches up and misses him. So just 2 hand cannon and shoot him with a modified nailer until he goes down, like so. If you keep a good distance away from him, he'll just try to run at you and he will not do that leaping attack, which makes him really easy, because then hand cannon will stun him. But if he's running at you, sometimes hand cannon will not stun him, or if he's in a attacking animation, for example, the jump. And once you knock him down, you want to stand in front of a generator, then wait for him to run at it, guys, and you get electrocuted. You've got to do that 3 times. So once he recovers after the first time, again 2 hand cannon and modified nailer to knock him down, like so. So once you knock him down, modified nailer next. Right, I'm going to go into front of the next generator, wait for him to run and then move out of the way. When you do knock him down, try to make sure he's not too close, because then it can be quite awkward to get him to run into it when there's not much space to kind of stand in the way, and avoid him at the same time. So I've got 1 more to do, and if you do ever knock him down but he misses the generator, it will take a lot less ammo to knock him down again on the next time. And if that happens, use your modified nailer. Do not waste hand cannon ammo unless he has ran into a generator properly. So I'll just repeat that 1 more time. If you knock him down and he misses generator for whatever reason, sometimes it can be glitchy and sometimes the barrier just will not break, it will take a lot less ammo to knock him down. And if that happens, use a modified nailer. Only go back to hand cannon strategy when he's actually ran into a generator himself. Then once he's dead, grab his mask on the floor in front of you, spin around, go back into the archives, follow the path and go back up into the director's office for a brief little cutscene. Now what we're going to do is go down to janitor's room, give the pig mask to the hand, and also going to unlock the locker in the computer lab. That would be the 2nd master key lock. So all we've got to do later then is the 3rd and final one just outside the church. So once back in the lobby, go down the steps, go into the hatch on your left, which we should have unlocked earlier. If you mess that up and didn't do it, then have to go back in the elevator, guys, and ride it down to the basement and come a long way. So go to the end of the tunnel. I'm going to go into the computer lab first. There'll be one arachne enemy in here. I'm going to knock him down with the shotgun and then kill him with 2 sledgehammer. It's got similar health to the mannequins. And if you just glitch out, guys, and kind of you get blocked by an invisible enemy, then just go out of the room and come back in to fix it. So here she is. So 1 shotgun, 2 sledgehammer. But wait for him to recover before you hit him for the first time with sledgehammer. So it knocks him back down, like so. That's it. Then just 1 more hit, because we know the next hit is going to kill him, so we don't need to wait for timing. Right, that's it. Flatten him like a pancake. Once he's dead, come to locker. Now for this lock, from top to bottom, the symbols want to be sun, heart, and male. Sometimes these dials say reset. I don't quite know what does it. Yeah, sometimes you'll come to use it and they'll be reset, and you can get to your solution you need a bit quicker. But yeah, it's not always reset. Sometimes it'll be already set at whatever you set it to on the last puzzle. I'm not quite sure what triggers that, but anyway, once you've unlocked it, remember from top to bottom, sun, heart, male. Grab the recoil spring from inside it, combine it with the hand cannon to upgrade it. That's it. Then once you've done so, you're going to come back into janitor room, turn right, go over to the TV and place the mask into the hand. We are doing some bartering now with the TV. First time for everything. Yes, give a pig mask to the TV. The TV will be really happy, guys, and the TV will unlock the door for you. Yeah, the TV is your ally in this game. It might not be in number 3 that gets released. I guess we'll find out soon enough, hopefully. Yeah, make way to the end and then back up to the lobby, and we're going to leave the school now. We've done what we need to do here. Now when we leave the school and get back out to the district, all the zombies are going to be already active on the map. So we want to equip the crossbow, and that will instantly kill any zombies you hit with it. But we want to only use it on the one blocking the walkway. So that's the only one what's going to get in the way. All the others, try to avoid them the best you can. I did get caught by one of them. Not him, but by his friend at the back here. Yeah, that one caught me. Yeah, I didn't see where he was because he was approaching me as the transition changed. I didn't quite see him. But yes, that one blocking the walkway. Make sure you shoot him with a crossbow bolt to kill him instantly, guys, and then run past him. Because if not, that one on the walkway will kind of block your path. And then by the time you've switched weapons and started attacking him, all the others have kind of grouped up. And you'll be trying to lock on the one in the way, and you'll be locking onto the wrong one, and it just messes up the whole thing. But yeah, crossbow comes in very useful there. But you want to go through the door at the end into a train station, come up the steps, turn to your right, get the shotgun ammo on the far bench. Once you've got a shotgun ammo, you're going to make your way down the walkway to the far end. You'll go past Joseph. He's in a bit of distress, but you're going to leave him be. Yes, his fate has been determined. There's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, leave him to it. Right, so once down here at the end, come to the far left corner and use the metal detector near this crate to find powder and shots. There it is. You'll find, I think, 2 little balls, I think. Once you've got them, you want to go through the middle of the platforms. Yeah, I was going to say catwalks then, but no, it's platforms. Train platforms, of course. We're at the train station. So middle of the platforms, grab the gasoline at the base of the train at the end, in the bushes. It's got to have been there a long time for them plants to grow. And you want to come onto this walkway next, and we go into the train station. So we are going to make a save inside the train carriage. This save, do not overwrite it, because when we reload later on after all the patches have gone live and the trophy's been fixed, we're going to load the save, then quickly go over to church, guys, and do the final lock, and this should pop the trophy. Going by the Steam forums at the moment. Yeah, by the way, in the train carriage, grab the recording tape, grab the painkillers, and then save your game. Try to do this in a slot, and be careful you do not overwrite this when making a future save. So you might want to save your game twice with this. Just so if you do make a mistake, you're not going to overwrite it by mistake. Yeah, going by Steam forums, at the moment they have released the new patch in beta form, and with that patch, Steam players have been able to pop the trophies. The way they pop the weapon trophy, I think I mentioned this in the previous video, but I'm just bringing it up again. Yeah, so grab that bandage from that vending machine, guys, and head back into the streets. Yeah, the weapon trophy, I believe that popped just from loading a save with all the weapons already. But the Master Key trophy, they loaded a trophy, or sorry, loaded a save game, where they'd done 2 locks and had 1 more left. Then when they did the church lock, and that popped the trophy. So I'm fairly confident loading that save in the train carriage we just made will be able to pop the trophies by just doing this 3rd and final lock. But once on the street, guys, grab the map from the kiosk. Make sure you grab that map, because at the moment, if you do want to get the map trophy, you have to have at least 1 map in your inventory. But of course, do not open the map. And the lock for this, the code is from top to bottom, of course, heart, yin yang, and star. Heart, yin yang, and star. Like I say, you need to get that map, because at the moment you have to have at least 1 map in order to pop the no map trophy. And of course, do not open it. I think it is a glitch. I believe I saw that mentioned in the patch notes that they fixed the no map trophy, so I think it should pop even if you don't collect any. But we're just grabbing 1. It's not a big problem. Just don't open it. So once in the church, after the cutscene, we're in company steps over here. Smash that green jar for some shotgun ammo. That's probably the biggest stash of shotgun ammo you're going to find in the game. On assisted and standard, I think it's 6, but on tormented it's 4. No, sorry, on assisted it's 6, but on standard and tormented it's 4. Come to the door opposite next. Smash the green jar outside it to find some nails, and then take off the wooden planks on the door, guys, and head inside into the wake room. Once in the wake room, we're going to go right into wake room storage and grab the rubber hose at the end. Right, so once you've got the rubber Johnny, you want to exit the room, then turn left. Well, actually, there will be an enemy here, so we're not going to turn immediately left. We're going to run to the end and go down the fire steps and then turn left. Yeah, go down that way to avoid killing him. No need to waste ammo. So once back in the church, we're going to go over to the far corner, just near the door we came in. Yeah, we're going to place rubber Johnnies on the elevator terminal over here. Place rubber Johnny, use a metal wire, and use a pliers on it to clamp him. That's all you need to do. No need to use a master key or cassette player on them, just a rubber Johnny, the metal wire, and the pliers. Use the elevator on the next floor. We're going to break a green jar next to get some nails. Yeah, just be past these chairs on your left. Yeah, smash that green jar, get the nails. Now the stairs, do not go past the steps, because if you do, you're going to trigger 3 zombies. And of course, you're going to waste a bit of ammo if you try and kill them. So when you reach the stairs, go straight up them. If you go to the end, there will be some shotgun ammo and some nails, but you don't get much ammo there. And the ammo you collect, you're just going to waste it by killing the 3 zombies that spawn, because they block your path. So just leave it. In this room, grab a bandage from the green jar on the left side of the screen, or Emma Wildberger's right. Come down the steps, turn left at the bottom. Smash the green jar to find some nails. Then go to the sky, praying at the end, and grab the first aid kit. That's it. Once you've got the first aid kit, take it and then quickly run back to steps and enter the door opposite. We're back to save the game, guys, and that'll be it for part 15. Tomorrow's going to be the final video. So I'll come to the fire shelf, because for some reason I remember the recording tape being there, but it's not. The recording tape is actually near the exit, and we'll grab that in the next video, because we've got plenty. So come to tape recorder, guys, and save your game, and that'll be it for part 6. Remember, do not overwrite your save just before the Sledgehammer and just before doing the 3rd master key lock at the church. Do not overwrite them saves. Remember, at the moment there's a little glitch where when you're overwriting a save, the menu will still move in the back, so just be careful you're not overwriting the wrong save. Right, so once you're done, that'll be it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on part. Hey, welcome back to Tormented Souls. This will be the final video, the last part of Tormented difficulty. We're not quite going to get him glitch trophies, but as I was saying in the previous one, I am going to update the comments. I'll make a pinned comment of the fix flat when the patch goes live. But I prepared you for it, so it should be okay anyway. So I've just picked up some nails and recording tape. I've left the room, come outside here. I'm just going to get my automatic nailer ready, because we're going to be using that on the next beast. Going to grab these blue nails on this altar up ahead. And then come to this mirror. Now, for this mirror, remember, the candles, I count them from the bottom left and I go up in a clockwise order. So you've got light number 1, number 2, number 4, number 6, number 8, and then 10 to 15. So quite a lot of candles on this one. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 to 15. To be honest, that puzzle might have been better if I told you the candles not to light, because that would have been less. But yes, go through once you're done. So this beast, going to knock him out with one full clip of the automatic nailer, and then one sledgehammer, I believe it is. So just unload the whole thing into him. It'll start still knocking him at about 20 shots fired. So try to get them 20 shots off before he gets close. And then one sledgehammer. Then get your hand cannon ready. And if you plan it well, you can line these two up and knock them both down with one shot. Like this, nice. Then once knocked them both down with one hand cannon, or two if you needed to, take out your modified nailer quickly and shoot them both a few times, and that'll finish them off. Once they're both dead, come up here and take the first aid kit. Go back down and go down this path on the side of where we just went to get the first aid kit. Come down the spiral stairs to the back and enter the door at the bottom to enter the Undercroft. It would have been nice if when I completed the game it popped the platinum, you know, but out of my hands. Not much I can do about that one. Shouldn't have released with all these glitches and things, but the game is still really fun regardless. But in here, guys, grab the shotgun bullets up ahead, and then follow the corner around. Get your automatic nailer ready to kill this beast. You might have encountered him a bit earlier near shotgun ammo. Yes, just same as that single one before. One automatic nailer clip and one sledgehammer. Yes, like so. Then go through mirror ahead to get back into real world. Yeah, because a lot of the early players are just thinking about with this is the glitches. Bit of a shame really. It's a really good game. You know, they really have improved on the first. Still a bit annoying that they've not put the unlockable weapons in there at launch date. But yeah, the bugs are kind of overshadowing, you know, how good the game is a little bit. So it's hard to kind of look past that. But when you come in here, on the left side of that tomb, guys, is some powder and shot. You need to use a metal detector. So grab them powder and shot ammo in the corner, near the side of that sarcophagus. Get the powder shot, I think it's ×2 bullets. Then come this door on the left, go outside and grab the first aid kit. Once got a first aid kit, go back inside. Come down the path, you want to go left. You want to put out this candle here. You don't need to at the moment, but I do it just in case, because you might patch it so you have to put it out in the future. So put out the candle, smash your screen jar for some nails, come to the end and turn out your light in front of the eye door. Yes, fire door. Turn off all your lights, wait a moment, and instead of dying, the door will open for you. That's it. And once done that, go through and go down the elevator into the bunker. Now if that doesn't work, if your screen just staying black but you're not dying, exit the room and come back in. So I've had that happen before and that fixed it. Yeah, and then down into the church. Down into the bunker. I've not had that many glitches, if I'm honest, you know, apart from the trophy glitches. Maybe it's just because of the path I take through the games. It's optimal, I'm not doing things out of order. So maybe that's why. But I've read so many players having problems with this, like elevators not working, you know, just like really bad bugs like that. Can you imagine an elevator stop working so you can't get back up, so you have to reload a save or something? Yeah, it's been some quite bad glitches, or people getting stuck in spots, or not being able to move, things like that. Glitching at the final boss. I have had a crash at the final boss actually. Luckily, it wasn't my no saves run. I think I mentioned this a few playthroughs back, maybe on assisted. I opened my inventory during the final boss at one point, and it crashed the game. And I believe there's actually a fix in the patch notes that brings that up. That if you open your inventory somewhere, when you've hit the boss during this weak spot animation, it kind of, too many things happen and it glitches the game. So that's something they fixed actually, so just be careful you don't do that. But I'm going to bring it up anyway when we get down here. So in the bunker, continue forward down the steps. Place your fingers and your palm on the palm scanner. Go into the checkpoint. We're going to grab the nails on the second conveyor belt. This one here. Then go through the checkpoint. Go left. Go to the end here. And we're going to do the puppet virus. If you get this wrong, you are going to end yourself. It will be a game over. So get this right first time. It needs to be, red needs to be 6, yellow needs to be 1, and green needs to be 2. They all start off at level 3. But yeah, I'll say again, red needs to be 6, yellow needs to be 1, and green needs to be 2. So 6, 1, 2. Because they all start at 3, you can just lift red up 3 times, yellow down 2 times, and green down once. Place hand in afterwards, press the big yellow button. You find out that all of a sudden you've got a different glove on. Then once you injected yourself with the puppet virus, come in here. I'm going to take out a diver. So these things are quite annoying to kill on Tormented because they don't stun as easy as they do on other difficulties. Because 2 bullets on standard will knock them down, but it doesn't quite work on this. So there's quite a few ways you kill them. It will normally take 3 shotgun and a few modified nail shots. But you might want to shoot them with a modified nail first and then the shotgun. But once you kill that diver, come this door next, the elevator passage. Go straight ahead at the fork directly in front of you when you come in. Grab a spark plug from the gurney on the left. Grab a first aid kit on the far right trolley. And then the painkillers on the apparatus on your right. Then once done so, exit the room. Yeah, you can use crossbow on the divers if you want to. I mean, we do have some crossbow ammo to spare. Place his palm on this one, guys, to open the next door, then head into the generator room. Because crossbow, each time it damages him, it will con-stun him. So you might be better off using a crossbow first, and then a few shotgun bullets to kill him. So once in here, climb the ladder on your right. You're going to run to the end first and grab the shotgun ammo. And then once collected out, we're going to go back down the ladder, press the button, pull the lever, and that should get the elevators working. Also, make sure you do not forget to put a spark plug in its slots. Generator will not work without 3 spark plugs in there. Once down the ladder, press a red button or flick it upwards. Come around the corner and move the lever. That's all we need to do. Put them 2 shafts together. Right, exit the room, back into the generator corridor. Return to the fork, go left, back into the elevator passage. In here we can now turn left, go to the elevator, now it's working, press a button, spin around a few times, and then ride it down to B3. We need to go and get the keycard, remember, first. Keycard is going to be our next stop. To be honest, it's going to be nice going back to 1 video per day. I've still got to do a review for this, but yeah, it'd be nice to go back to 1 video per day for a while. So down here, you want to turn left and come in this door at the end into the incinerator room. We're going to grab the shotgun ammo in the middle, the nail ammo in the middle, then go to the top and grab the key card. On your way back down, 2 arachne enemies will spawn, but as long as you keep running, you should be able to avoid them, and we never have to come back in this room ever. I mean, really, ever or never, because we're not going to go through the game again. Unless, of course, they release some post-update trophies, post-launch, but I doubt it. So you've got the keycards, back down the bottom. We're going to ride the elevator back up to B2 next. Yeah, I just want to get Dragon Quest 2 done now so I can crack on with Silksong. I am making some good ground with that. I've got probably about 3 or 4 episodes recorded so far. So I'm hoping I can get quite far ahead to get it all recorded And then while Dragon Quest 2 is going up, I can be working on Silksong in the background. So hopefully, by the time that series is finished, Silksong starts straight after. Fingers crossed. So, Basement 2. We're in Rotunda Corridor now. We're going to head all the way along to the end of this curved passage and go into the file room. I might approach some of these new releases a bit differently next year. Because some of these videos I've done this year, some of them do really well, then some of them just do not do well at all. So yeah, I might approach new releases, I don't know, we'll see. I mean, Souls-like games always do good, hard games always do good pretty... I mean, that's it really, hard games or complicated games are normally ones which do really well. So in here, go down the elevator, grab the nails, grab the syringe from the end chamber, where all the failed test subjects were thrown in. Subjects, that was. Come back up the elevator after getting the syringe. Now up here, 2 beasts are going to spawn as you run up towards your steps. Now I kind of mess this up a bit, because I don't know why, but for some reason Emma Wildberger sometimes lock onto the furthest enemy, not the one closest to you. So I kind of shot them both with a hand cannon and then a few modified nailer, and that'll kill them. 1 hand cannon and about 3 nails. We'll put them back to sleep. Come back into Rotunda Corridor. So now 2 divers are going to spawn on the way back. So remember, you can use a crossbow if you want. I was trying to shoot them with the modified nailer first, and then go to a shotgun. Because there's just really no way to kill him first without taking damage, unless you use a hand cannon or the crossbow as well. Because it takes more than 3 shotgun to kill him. I mean, you use your shotgun bullets, then you'd have to reload, and they'd attack you. So you have to use a different weapon first if you want to kill him without taking damage, like I say. That's where the crossbow comes in use, or some else. I could use hand cannon ammo, because I'm not going to be using the hand cannon for anything else. So you want to spare that or the crossbow you can. For the final boss, we're going to be using the chainsaw and the modified nailer. So any other ammo is all up to you guys. We've got 2 more divers to kill. That's all that's left, enemy-wise, other than the final boss. So you come into this file room on the left, climb down a ladder, get a shotgun bullets at the bottom, and then come to this power breaker and flick it to turn on the power to the monster. Climb back up this ladder, climb up the next ladder to the upper walkway. And then you press a button on the left first to put in the extracting device. There you go. Make sure it goes in deep. Then come to the other side, place a syringe in there to fill it up with this brain juice. Right, then we need to go back into the file room. Well, we're going to be going into the middle room first, because we need to grab a VHS tape. But then we'll go into the file room, use a VHS tape to enter the past. One final time. To save myself. No spoilers, you've been through this a few times. You literally can't unlock Tormented unless you've completed the game once. That's something that might change as well, because I've seen a lot of games like that recently where the highest difficulty is locked at the start of the game, but they release a patch further on where it's unlocked from the start. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying when they do that. So you lob the keycard in there, guys, to unlock the middle door. Press the red button and go inside. To the file room is the only place I'm going to go in this this large test area. I looked at the sink there because that's where the gasoline is in the past. Got him a bit mixed up. I'm in the right spot, just in a different time period. So grab a VHS tape from the bed, and then go back out, turn to your right, and go to the file room, guys. One final room, then we'll make our way down to final boss. There will be a save point in the tent, so we'll be saving that game one more time. So yes, up the steps. And place the tape in the tape player. And then jump inside the screen. I'm going to run to the end first because I want to grab that gasoline, which I tried getting in the present. I'm going to go back, head over to the capsule and place the syringe in the IV bag. That should take the puppet virus outside of me. Once done so, go back into present, guys. Now we're going to make our way back down to B3. That's all we needed to do. So when we do get to the ancient temple, yeah, so B3, like I say, it's going to be 2 more diver enemies. So all that you need now after these 2 is the chainsaw and modified nailer. So any of the ammo is yours to use, guys. If they do release New Game Plus in the future, some of your ammo, of course, will carry on into New Game Plus, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to work because the game just does not give you much ammo at all. Thinking of another game I played recently, Kronos. I think I went into New Game Plus with like 400 bullets or something. You know, loads. I mean, I did get rid of them pretty quick, so I wasn't losing too much. But compared to this game, I mean, that gives you loads. Going into New Game Plus in this, you just do not have much left over, unless it's an assisted playthrough, where of course you find more ammo and the enemies go down quicker. It's only assisted, which is going to have a good New Game Plus, because from Standard and Tormented, you just don't really have much left. But if unlockable weapons are added, of course, that's going to be nice. I think the main thing with New Game Plus is having the flashlight unlocked from the start, the sledgehammer, the crowbar. So you could potentially go through the game in a different order. But I have no idea what they're going to do with that. Maybe New Game Plus are going to switch things up. So you're still forced to go through the normal path in the game. You can't avoid it. I mean, you could get the duct tape to begin with if you start the game with a sledgehammer. You know, you could get that first thing in the convent. The chainsaw. I mean, if you start the game with a chainsaw, do you really have to go into the processing plant? Because you can go straight into the sewer with the chainsaw, can't you? So in this tent, guys, grab the painkillers, grab the crossbow ammo, and also grab the recording tape. Then make your final save of the game. Remember, try not to overwrite any of them key ones we made, which we'll need to reload later in order to get the Master Key trophy and the All Weapons trophy. Yeah, make sure you do not overwrite that save in the train we made just before doing the final Master Key lock. Then once done, head outside and make way to the final boss. Maybe they'll take the chainsaw off you in New Game Plus, because you could literally just avoid the process plant altogether, couldn't you? If that happened. You'd have all the weapons already. It's not like you have to go in there to get the crowbar. Actually, you could go straight into school, couldn't you, with the sledgehammer? Yeah, sledgehammer, you could go straight into the school. Don't think. Do you need any of the weapons to get through in the school? I don't think you do. I don't see that happening at all. I don't know what they're going to do with New Game Plus. You could just go straight from the school. Straight from the convent to the school and then finish the game. Yeah, I have no idea what they're going to do there. I mean, you still have to get the Master Key, don't you? To unlock the church. And you have to go through the whole of the skull because the front door gets locked behind you, doesn't it? Of course. But anyway, guys, final boss. Yeah, let's get on to what's actually happening on the screen at the moment. So I'm a bit slow with this first tentacle, but if you're quick enough, what you want to be doing with these is, and the reason I didn't kill that first one quick enough is because if you attack the tentacle, it's a bit too far down. Sometimes the chainsaw will not attack him properly. Like, it'll be doing damage, and then it will just stop for like a second, and that can mess it up. So when you attack the tentacles, try to make sure you're near the end of it, like I am here. Like I say, if you're further down, sometimes the chainsaw might not attack him. And what I do, I shoot them 3 times with the modified nailer. 3 times, then quickly switch to the chainsaw, guys, and just attack with that until the tentacle is destroyed. If you do it right, you should be able to kill him in one go. And other than those first 2, every other one's going to go down in one go now. If you get take damage, of course, heal up. When the tentacles swing around to sweep you, you have to dodge through it by aiming and pressing square. There's no other ways to dodge them. You have to press square to dodge through them while aiming. When you do destroy a tentacle, electric will come down, or lightning, red lightning. Just run around to avoid it. Quite easy to miss. And you just keep doing that until you took out the 4 tentacles. What you might want to do, of course, we're only using chainsaw modified nailer, so make sure they're always reloaded between tentacles, is each time a tentacle stamps down, because you don't know exactly which one is going to be ready to kill. So what you can do, each time a tentacle stamps down, make sure you close not too far away, aim, so that's the one you're going to be attacking. You can, of course, shoot quicker, and then if you find out it's not, then just release your aim and start running again to avoid the next one. So there's sweep, again, dodge for it. So these tentacles going forward now, they should all die in one go. Did I mess up 3 tentacles? Looks like I did. So I'm going to reload. Avoid the lightning. Probably going to have to avoid a sweep. So you normally do 1 sweep and attack after you've killed one. And they always swing in an anti-clockwise rotation, by the way. They could have made that difficult if they always change direction. Well, not always, I mean like randomly change direction. So again, quickly 3 nails and then chainsaw. Like I say, make sure you're near the front. And you can just get it in time. Of course, they go down quicker on standard and assisted. Much quicker. But this does just work in time. And once you took out 4 tentacles, come to the boss itself. Use crowbar to open his head. Do not try to shoot him before. Apparently there's a glitch where you can actually shoot him before doing this, but he glitches up later in the fight. And the sledgehammer on his eyeball, because he's going to stay down now until you deal enough damage. So sledgehammer twice. That's it. Do not open your weapon wheel or inventory during this animation, because this is where it crashed on me. If you open the inventory, when he recovers, it crashes again, or it's got a good chance to. So now you've got to do it one more time. So again, after each attack, yeah, of course, watch out for the zap it will try to do now. Just keep running and you should avoid it. So I'm going to aim quickly after each one like this, so that if it is the one I'm going to be attacking, I'm already aiming. And then as I'm shooting it 3 times, I move closer, switch to my chainsaw, and attack the tentacle near the front, and there you go. So in one go, I destroy that tentacle. It might take a while to get used to the timing there, because it is quite strict, but there's just not really any other weapons we have which are going to kill it. I mean, you can use the automatic nailer, that'll do a good job. And the hand cannon, don't really have much ammo. On standard and assisted, 1 hand cannon bullet will destroy 1 tentacle, but on tormented, it takes 1 hand cannon and a bit more damage. Yeah, it's probably going to be like 1 hand cannon and 5 nails. So if you've got any ammo like that, you can use it, but don't use shotgun. I find the shotgun really bad on these. Yeah, shotgun is really bad. I spent like 8 shots, I think, to kill one. And you'd have to reload like a few times. Of course, wasting time. Yeah, don't bother reloading on the tentacles, just switch weapon up. Right, 2 more to go. I know the weapon switch isn't really smooth. Hopefully that's something they're going to fix in the future. One more to go. And that's it, guys. So Tormented difficulty done. That's every single playthrough. We've done assisted 100%, standard, and Tormented. I believe the current thing where you have to complete the game on every difficulty because the difficulty trophies do not stack. That's something they are aware about, and I think that's something they might patch in the future because you have mentioned it. They want to fix the most important bugs first, and they'll come back to things like that quality of life updates later. But yeah, that's something they might fix in the future. So standard will unlock the standard trophy, but also the assisted trophy, which it currently does not do so. But no heal will be very hard in standard, so you might still need to do assisted anyway for no heal trophy. Unless of course we get a really good unlockable weapon on Tormented, which they add in, which made Tormented a lot easier. Potentially do it on Tormented then. But we'll see what happens in the future. So once knocked him down the second time, 2 Sledgehammer hits to kill him. And I've got a bad ending, of course, because I did not get the duct tape and I did not sellotape the robot's cable in his neck. There you go, mad. Complete the game on Tormented difficulty. Show my results. So just a little bit longer than my standard run, so not bad. And these are the final 3 trophies. So Master Key, Hoplophilia, and Tormented Soul. So like I say, Master Key and the weapon one, they will come. I'll put a pinned comment talking about them on exactly what will pop them. But as long as you've got them saves, you should be good to go. You've got plenty to reload if you need to. And that's it, guys. My full guide to Tormented Souls 2 done. Thank you for watching. Keep an eye out for the review, and I'll see you on the next one.